Wee. Oh man, what a day! What a day! What a day!
What a day! What a day!
Man, so we got these interviews for the Dallas Cowboys. These are some interesting ones. You know, we got Gannon. You know, we got old Zach. You know, I already been taking a look at Zach. He kind of crunk. Now
He's
from DeSoto. He from the D.
Ooh. Tough day. Obviously at the office.
Then we got Mr. Raheem. We said we was talking about Mr. Raheem today. Is this a good day to talk about Raheem, or do we need to pause him?
Why you say that? We got more names?
No, it's just because we got the new breaking news about these new DCs. Do we need to give him his own shine?
Now we could throw them in. We could, because I mean, the breaking news is more important. You know what I'm saying? Like it shows. I will say it's showing. You know that we were, like I said, we were right on the head of. We heard turnovers from our head coach, and he's aiming for nothing but like pretty much former DCs and most importantly, passing game coordinators. You know, the people that saying they're not ready to become head coaches. You know those guys. So there's an emphasis that I think he's sending subliminally that we need to get better at the secondary. Like it's a need to get better at the secondary. We were trying to say it. Everybody else telling us linebacker. Secondary was your most, disappointing position of this previous season.
Yeah, it was. Now the only problem is I do believe that Shoddy sees it like you and me, where your secondary is your biggest need. Steven Jones, he sounds like he sees it because he literally said that linebacker was the biggest need. He literally said that. And I've been saying that him and Shoddy been saying like they've been on two different pages, bro. You know.
Because Steven's on I'm telling y'all, Steven's on the side of what's popular.
Yeah.
What's been loud.
Yeah. I think that's well said. So, what you know about Gannon? Because I know a little bit about Gannon.
Funny enough, this is.
I know
awkward,
he was
hated
hated by Philly,
video.
bro. I know Philly hated him.
Yeah,
I know.
That's what I was about to say. Like he's a former Philly, D. They had a lot of talent there, but remember, like when they were coordinator led, it was mainly Shane Steichen who was the shining star, the OC. It was not the DC. Gannon, he went over to he got his head coaching opportunity there. Actually, he's one of the guys I want us to avoid, just being straight up, because like he had some very underperforming defenses in terms of about the numbers goes. I'm just really interested to see what is that Shoddy sees in him. Maybe it's something. Maybe he feels he was like limited by personnel over there in Cardinal Land. I don't know. It's just me. I really don't know what he sees though.
I don't know what he sees at all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, I don't get Gannon. I mean, I talk to a lot of Philly people, and what's up, Lisa? When I was going back and forth with a lot of people, they sounded like how they are or were about Gannon is how we were about Kellen Moore. So a lot of people, well, not everybody, some of the fans liked Kellen, but the smarter fans was like, he need to go. Him and Mike McCarthy was on two different pages, and that digit system was crazy. That option route system, confusing ass system. So so I don't understand Gannon, and so I felt I'm gonna show you a tweet, because your tweet kind of says it all to me, and I think it kind of bridges into the real topic that we need to be talking about. Because now it's like Dallas, and I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. Dallas, you interviewing, but
yeah, you seem like you're getting a bunch of placeholders. I'm not gonna lie. My worst fear is that you stalling for somebody. Hopefully, you stalling for somebody good. But the thing is, why haven't you pulled the trigger on that yet? And I'm sorry, like I think you're gonna pull up the tweet of like if we need to we need to be interviewing these top dogs. And I know Lou, they got head coaching opportunities. Here's my rebuttal to that. Mike McDaniel just got fired and is already getting head coaching buzz, getting interviews and everything like that. But he still has a OC interview scheduled for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't like just because these guys are interviewing for head coaching jobs don't mean we can not schedule this guy for an interview for a lesser role.
Yeah, people believe that. I've been going back and forth with people. They believe, why would Brian Flores interview for DC? Because until ink is dry, you gotta get a bird in your hand. You know,
right? Wait, what Jerry say? A no sign contract is no contract, or something like that. What he said?
Yeah, he said if a contract is not signed, it's no contract. That's what he said.
All right, then. Until they're like, I hope you like. We don't. I honestly do not know what any of these organizations going to do. And I'm telling you right now, I keep saying like the way they have been interviewing these teams suck at drafting, teams suck at picking coaches and everything like that. And at the end of the day, I keep telling y'all it's an offensive league. Offensive coaches got way more like repertoire than a lot of these good defensive coaches. Because at the end of the day, the NFL is a business. They trying to develop a young quarterback. Like Tennessee finna hire an offensive coach. Because they got a former, not a former, they just got a number 1 pick in Cam Ward. They need somebody to come develop that kid. Giants, you need the Giants are trying to develop Jackson Dart. Man. All the resources are in Jackson Dart.
That boy's smart.
Las Vegas, Tom Brady, they got a pick waiting to pick a new quarterback. So whoever go there, they're going to get a chance to pick their quarterback and going to have to develop that quarterback. And they got to ask, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's safe to say Baltimore is going to go to the full offensive route too. Because I mean, I love Lamar, but they've been giving him hella excuses and everything like that. And they don't, as much as Flores fit over there, they need like an offensive mind. So they may go there because they're going to lean into the offense. I'm just telling y'all, it's really hard for these defensive coaches to get head coaching jobs. It's very hard. Very rare for them to keep it as well.
The scariest thing that you said is hopefully they're not stalling. Because you know this is what the local media been putting out. They've been putting out. They pretty much has hired Jim. That's what they've been saying today. He's pretty much done.
If they do that, I'm sorry, y'all. I said it in my tweet. Like like I would be very disappointed in Shotty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like once again, the waters are rich, and you go in already with a pre-picked fish.
Yeah.
How you fishing it is already pre-picked.
Yeah.
It's like we bought the rod and the bait, put it in the water, but we already went to Walmart too.
Right.
So we already got the produce fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, man. You know, and I'm gonna stand on this. After doing all my research today, and we gonna get back to the topic at hand. And this ain't gonna even be a long show. We go get through 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But I'm gonna say this. After doing all the massive amount of research I did today, I would say, Dallas, you a damn fool if you pick Jim over Durante. You are a damn fool. For real. You are a damn fool. For real. Like, Durante is so much more qualified. After I've done all this research I've done, bro, he's smoking Jim by a lot, bro. See, what really took me over, my boy Hen in the house, he said he'll call it. He said he'll come in if you say what you got to say about that Pickens. So he said once we start that conversation.
Oh, he know my stance.
Yeah, I told him. I told him. Yeah. Oh, we gonna talk about that today? Because I do want to talk about.
Talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important. That's tied in with this decent. That's why
this is a very good question.
Right, man.
This is a very good question because I don't want people to misunderstand me. Somebody say, why is Jim a bad hire? It's not that Jim is a bad hire. It's that Durante is a better hire. Because Jim would be a good hire. But Durante is a much better hire. A much better
It's
hire.
a bad hire. It's a bad hire because of what Brian Schottenheimer said. Like on the last, based off when he gave us as far as the stipulations in the last press conference, his very last things. Like when you list off the things that you were mad at Eberflus for, and you turn around and you do not do the things that you were mad about, like I felt that's a bad hire. You were going on about how you want turnovers. Okay, I'm expecting you to go and let's pluck from the tree of some people who are bearing good fruits of turnovers.
Right.
And if you didn't do it, and the thing that's gonna make it bad is that you didn't at least interview those guys. So if you don't interview Al Harris, whether people or not, he deserves an interview because he fits, like he's 100% fits your criteria. If you don't at least interview, if you don't at least interview Brian Flores and see if you have a chance, interview Raheem Morris, see if you have a chance, I think that's a failure. That's big fish in the waters. You're doing just like the head coaching job. And we're not learning from our mistakes. We fell upwards with Brian Schottenheimer, but we had a really shitty ass hiring process. That shit was shitty as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't bring in none of those big fish, and all those big fish are in the playoffs. How goofy do we look?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you preaching. Somebody
Mike
asked the
Vrabel
question
is over there
because they obviously don't know us. And then my name is Show Me, so I'm gonna show you, my brother. He said, "Are we going against the grain just to go against the grain?" Fuck no.
Nope.
So
I'm doing research.
It's research. So let me catch this guy up real quick. Okay. Give me a second to set it up, because I like when people challenge us like that. So hold on, let me pull this. Yeah. So this is what's frustrating. So I'm gonna show y'all something. This is what Bobby Belt put together. Okay. So Bobby Belt put this together for Jim.
I'm full of energy and love what I do. I think someone that's passionate about football.
Do you love football? Or do you love being a football player and what that brings? If you love football, you're willing to be coached hard. You're willing to be coached hard. You want to learn. You're going to put in extra time. All that stuff.
But the ability to take what is complicated information, what we ask our players to do in all three phases is complicated. We want guys that can say complicated information in a simple manner.
Football is a simple game complicated by coaches. We really can make this game a lot bigger than it is. Now, it is a very intricate game at the highest levels.
So I ain't gonna play this whole thing.
Do not get me wrong, but
because basically he put together clips to show that Jim was the ideal fit. Now check mine out.
We all learn differently, right? And when I taught high school football,
hold on real quick, man, I messed that whole thing up. I pulled up the wrong one, bro.
You good?
Y'all give me a second, man.
I'm listening. And Moby listened to his video. All he did was just like connect the words. Like he didn't even like connect like what was very similar about it. Even though Jim Leonard do got some things he said that's very similar, he didn't even connect the right things. Like he just did the complicated schemes. Brian said he wants somebody who can make a complicated scheme and be able to explain it.
Right.
And then he gonna put up Jim, and he put up Jim and said. Jim just said, no, football's a simple game and coaches make it complicated. That's not the same exact thing.
It's not the same. And see, that's perfect. I'm glad you said that because that goes to And what's important for people to know is that Jim has the lowest disguise rate. Okay.
In college.
No,
He's talking about right now.
Right now.
Talking about with the Broncos.
With the Broncos.
The Broncos, yeah.
In college, he had a disguise rate. I don't know what it was. But listen, here we go.
Find someone that's a great teacher.
So, we all learn differently, right? And when I taught high school football, or when I taught in the high schools here in Louisiana at General and Franklin High School, you know, you have to be a teacher.
A great communicator.
Coaches, and I've heard from current players, former players, that they often credit your ability to communicate with them in a very relatable way as well.
See, and so are we being contrary to be contrary? No. My clips, now listen to what he said about him. He said, this is your reputation around the league. Listen.
A great communicator.
Coaches, and I've heard from current players, former players, that they often credit your ability to communicate with them in a very relatable way as one of your greatest strengths.
And he was being featured in the NFL spotlight. So this ain't just a clip that no, he's featured as a communicator, and that's what Shotty said he wanted.
Where does that come from? You've had a mix of veteran players, young players. Look at the team right now. You have Harrison Smith, you've got Patrick Peterson, you have all these young guys. What is it about your personality and approach that has led you to your success, where it doesn't matter who it is, you're able to relate with them no matter what?
You guys know me. You're around me a lot. I'm full of energy and love what I do. I think someone that's passionate about football.
I know it. Let's go, baby. We dictating today. Every day, love it.
But the ability to take what is complicated information, what we ask our players to do in all three phases is complicated. We want guys that can say complicated information in a simple manner.
And so when you're trying to figure out, when you're trying to install a defense, you want to try to make sure you incorporate every type of learning style.
And if I say something to you that you don't understand, I need the ability to say it a different way.
And so teaching helped me transition to football and coaching, to whereas some players learn best watching film, some players learn best in walking.
And what's frustrating when I say the more I research, the more aggravated I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what. Remember, I tweeted. I tweeted right before we interviewed Durante. Remember, because I've been to this research. I said, "Dog, I'm hearing Brian." I said, everything Brian is saying. And this is me when I was pushing my personal. I was on Durante like first in this community. I said Durante was a perfect fit.
You was first.
I mean,
yeah.
I was, and I wasn't just doing that because it's my guy. I had like 4 different guys, and there's more guys I listen to. It's like, no, man. Like, you talk about a teacher and everything. Like I'm reading articles, reading his word, what he's been doing with players, understanding the system he came through. This is not us being contrarian, Chris. This is research. I'm showing you.
It's research.
Jim Leonard, Jim Leonard cannot. I can firmly say Jim Leonard cannot communicate something complex to me because he's never run anything complex.
Right.
That's all Durante has been in. I hope you understand.
Complex, right?
He's been under,
and he had to teach it.
He had to teach it,
and he had to teach it.
No, remember, I kept highlighting when he was with Zimmer how we struggled with Zimmer's scheme all the way until week 6. He was able to communicate it in COVID. Right. During Zoom, like what I'm doing right now.
He's a teacher.
On a webcam.
He's a teacher, bro. Yeah. And we gonna talk about Orr from the Ravens. I'm gonna talk about him. I'm gonna just show. See, this is. I'm gonna tell you what really pissed me off, bro. When I looked at this, look at this one.
Today, we'll put hands on people today. Come on, put hands on people. Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's have a hell of a day. Keep showing up. We can make some plays today? Of course. I know it. Yeah, get that left one, not the right one. Get that left one. Get that left one, dog. Hey, where were you at? Where'd you go, Swin?
Leighton Vander Esch's boat. Something Robert.
Here? Out here?
Ray Roberts Lake.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, deep half, let's make some plays. Cover 2, make some plays. Let's go.
See, the reason why I'm showing him dapping up everybody like that, because Shotty makes his coaches do that every practice. He does that on his own. This is him at the Senior Bowl dapping. That's who he is as a person, bro.
That's the Senior Bowl. He barely know them kids.
He don't even know them. It shows you that that's who he is. You don't have like he fits the fuck out of Shotty, bro. That's what's frustrating. And then the local media not talking about it at all.
They're ignoring it. Here's the thing, Chris. They're literally lying to you. I'm gonna say that right now. They're withholding information. They're withholding a ton of information. If they just do their fucking job, we wouldn't be here as passionate as we are. Their job is to fucking report. That's the last time I talked. When I look their ass up on motherfucking LinkedIn, their job is to fucking report. Not report and take a side. That is literally the opposite of what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
That is not integrity.
No.
Like, I didn't go to school for fucking journalism, but I can tell you that's not journalistic integrity. No.
Yeah, they covered it completely one-sided. It was Jim. And then you got the coach that they not talking about literally
put hands on dudes today. We'll put hands on dudes. Show them that CIAA about now. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I see you right there. Hey. I see you right there. Like twins.
Now.
Like, show it all.
Yeah. Like Shotty, he makes his coaches do that before every practice. And what was he doing? Dapping them up. And notice he was the only coach doing it. Did you notice that? Did you notice that DeRon was the only coach dapping up everybody? It's because it's who he is. So when you do this montage, don't leave out him. You see what I'm saying? But they made the montage like only Jim fit. Now, this is another thing that really pissed me off. See, and after I did more research, I'm like, bro, they not even close. So check this out. Listen.
Well, I think a big testament to this defense that you guys have is there have been a number of quarterbacks this year who have come out after games. I think of CJ Stroud and Brock Purdy, who have said, I've never seen anything like that defense before.
Oh, Lou.
Oh my God, that man, bro, you shouldn't.
Lou.
Because you've been saying that. That defense had your 10-year vet who's literally seen all types of defenses that he could see, but he remembered that ass whooping.
Hey, I got the clip.
That's complex.
Listen.
And that's a big testament to what you guys have done. And I give a lot of credit to Flo as well, because he was in that New England system for so many years, became a head coach, but ever since then now he's been in Pittsburgh, has been now in Minnesota, and has seen a different side of things.
Hold on, that's the wrong clip. This the right clip. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me, man. I'm flying this plane in the air. But notice he talked about. Notice that he talked about, huh? What happened?
I'm saying, Law just referenced your work while he was live. Shout out Law, man.
Law OG, bro. He stay, man. Law stay on G shit. Law, like for real, bro. He stay on G shit. Listen.
I think a big testament to this defense that you guys have is there have been a number of quarterbacks this year who have come out after games. I think of CJ Stroud and Brock Purdy, who have said, I've never seen anything like that defense before. And that's a big testament to what you guys have done.
And they ain't talking about this.
And I give a lot of credit to Flo as well, because he was in that New England system for so many years, became a head coach, but ever since then now he's been in Pittsburgh, has been now in Minnesota, and has seen a different side of things.
Clarence Hill deal Dallas Cowboys. What were they doing defensively? Just keep the lid on it and seem like frustrate your offense.
Yeah, the zero that we talked about just throughout the week gave it to us a bunch. We didn't have a good enough answer, and when you don't have a good enough answer for that, especially against Flores, you're going to see it again and again. And yeah, that's what happened. They did a great job of the back end, right, playing with vision. So
see, when they say back end, that's referring to Durante.
That's Durante.
That's Durante, bro.
That's Durante, man.
That's Durante, bro.
It made it tough to get to the beaters, normal zero beaters when they're playing man, looking at the man, but they're looking at the quarterback. And so, they're going to rally when you throw it underneath, and, you don't have time to get it past them. And they did a good job. They kept it on us, and we didn't adjust fast enough.
And somebody said the media isn't making this decision. This hire is going to be all Shotty. They trying to influence it though, and
it's important.
And they do have influence, bro. They do.
Yeah, that's because we're trying to get y'all to understand that Jerry. Did y'all not hear Jerry when they asked him, "Did you have full autonomy?" Jerry reference said, "No, I'm Trump. In Venezuela, I run this."
That's right.
Jerry makes all his decisions.
Right.
I'm not lying to you when you say this. I'm not going to withhold any information.
Yeah.
Jerry makes a lot of his decisions based off his customer.
That's right.
Say it right now. I'm telling you right now, if he made Krabby Patties and if the customer like Krabby Patties gonna be on the goddamn menu. Star on the menu. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of say in this, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So
we didn't trade Micah and y'all didn't like him no more. Like
for real.
I'm telling you this shit, bro. Like
they
I'm
have influence,
you,
bro, and they trying to push Jim. Look,
if you didn't fucking matter, Jerry would never went on that goddamn tour.
Right. He said, but that's my point. Jerry isn't making no. All right, bro. Let me just keep going.
Jerry is making this decision. Did you not watch the press conference? Clarence Hill from DLLS asked him this question straight up. Is Shotty going to get to pick this one? And his response said, "I'm Trump and I'm Venezuela. I'll run this."
Mm-hmm.
You ain't been on the news. What's happening? That means Jerry has have a big influence on this pick.
Yeah.
And he didn't lie and say what's name had influence on Eagles. That's how we know he's gonna pick this shit.
And my boy say, well, Lou, right now, Leon Hard is winning the race. Y'all gotta fight hard. We making the comeback though.
I know.
You better go check Twitter. You better go check them numbers. Shit.
You better.
Them impressions, man. Bars and shit. My boy Hennon are going to war. Lou and them going to war. No. We not laying down. Shit, no. We getting Durante name to ring. See, they want to just Jim the ring. No. We catching it. We catching up.
Come up with something good enough to scare him out of it, and we saw it the whole game.
To the DLLS Cowboys, you talk about protecting Dak. Did they do with the blitzes? Did they do things that surprised you that they weren't on tape, or what was the issue with that?
No, it was just they did a really good job, Clarence, of kind of showing down, and we put ourselves in 3rd and long. I think we had 7 of our 16 3rd and 4th downs were 7 or more, which allows them to do more disguising. And I just think that they kind of mixed it up. And
talking about that back end coach again.
We thought it was 0 on a couple times, and it was, and we thought it was 0 on a couple times, and it wasn't. And at the end of the day, I just think our execution was off, and I think I didn't do a great job, adjusting, and that comes on me. And having looked at it this morning, we've got some really good answers that we feel good about, but it certainly doesn't help us get that game back. And so I have to own that from my seat.
So there's no way I can do all that research. So let me ask you, Chris, are we being contrary? Now we just showed you the evidence, sir. Chris, are we being contrary? Did you not just see to where CJ Stroud, who else did he say?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. You saw your 10-year vet and you saw your head coach all shivering under Durante and Brian Flores. Are we being contrary? Are we being contrary? Can you find any clip of them talking like that about Denver? No,
because Denver just lined up and beat our ass.
That's exactly right. That's exactly.
They didn't disguise shit.
They ain't disguise
shit. Matter of fact, that's why when you did the film breakdown I did, it's like we could have easily made the game a lot closer if we took advantage of matchups. They played matchup football. That's not complicated. They just lined up and beat your ass. The Vikings tricked them so hard or so bad they didn't find out until like watching the film back like 4 times.
That's the hashtag. No, I gotta think because we just
want to look at the pool though. We just want to look at the pool.
That's what make doing the hashtag hard, because we like multiple candidates. It's Morris, Flores, Durante. I just don't want Jim pushed on us.
Yeah, I just want to look at the pool. That's all we want. Look at the pool.
Right. So, but I mean is there's like, how does that not upset you that Durante had all these quarterbacks on their heels and the local media not saying nothing about it? They talking like Jim is just common sense. Those other guys are just huge. Nah, bro, y'all didn't do a good job of really.
He was over his head at LSU. Stop. That was your research?
Yeah. No, that's
as an NFL
no.
like NFL caliber. That was your NFL caliber research?
Nah.
Really? That was you finna turn that into the teacher?
Yeah.
Teacher would have threw that shit back in your face. Where I'm
For
from.
real. For real.
That's your research paper.
You got people in the NFL confused. You had Dak and them like, ain't nothing we did worked. They was saying it. And you got a chance to get a guy from that tree, and they pushing Jim. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, they not even close, bro. Like, and Jim is good. He's a good candidate, but he is not close to Durante, bro. Period. All right. So
we just need to say what have you done for me lately? Because the one thing I'm annoyed with Jim, they just keep like putting on Front Street what the fuck he did in college.
Yeah.
Like, dog, you in the pros now.
Right.
You in the pros now, man.
Right.
You ain't called defense in like almost 5 years ago. Why don't we start to I understand that's a great idea what he wants to do. I get it. But that should not bro. Like, can I ask y'all a question? If y'all was to literally go and find a job right now, would you put a job you was working 5 or 7 years ago on your resume?
Yeah. But
because the job gonna look at you. Okay, what you been doing the last 2 years?
Right.
Sitting on your ass? You know what I'm saying? You want to be senior manager, but what you been doing the last 2 years? I don't give a fuck what you did 5 to 7 years ago. That's a good idea of measuring stick, but like, it's what have you done for me lately? This is like,
yeah,
like, bro, we watching the game, bro. These coaches, Tomlin can be fired literally after if he loses his game. D'Amico Ryan yesterday was almost fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is week to week, man.
Yeah,
this game is week to week.
Montana say, look at his hashtag on Twitter. And I know you want Al Harris shit. Al Harris should be above Jim. Easily.
Real shit. That's what everybody can say. He's not ready to call a defense.
Shut the fuck up,
bro. Y'all just y'all some trained ass robots, man. Y'all know y'all been pasting that shit right. Because it don't even sound fucking right.
Man, that's annoying me.
That's annoying, man. What? Oh my god.
And I'm with you on that Al Harris, bro. Like, bro,
I'm with you too.
We did a whole show on that yesterday. We ain't gonna rehash that. And then somebody said, can you explain to me, and I think this is a fair question. He said, can you explain to me what happened when Durante was DC and LSU?
Durante got the job at LSU, right? What happened was, if y'all remember, that was like, it was just like 2 years after LSU just won the national championship. Ed Orgeron was still the coach. He was on the hot seat. This was his last resort. They ended up having a bad start. I ain't gonna lie, they was ranked pretty low when in terms of defense, but Ed Orgeron was fired in the middle of the season. New DC. In my opinion, why I'm not holding that against him, because that is a lot. He had to do a monumental job in order for him to keep his job there in LSU. And I know college football. LSU is a very political ass program. Did y'all even know that the governor of LSU picks the head coach?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, did you? Yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't know how political it gets.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the governor of look it up. Swear to God, the governor of LSU picks the head coach. That's why. Do you understand the impossible task? I don't think he was given enough time to fully implement his defense, especially with the head coach being fired.
Big bro hen.
Oh, Stingley was hurt during that year? Did not know Stingley was hurt. Stingley was because he came out the year. I did not know Stingley was hurt.
Somebody say fucking hire my man boss. Nah, I'm not qualified. Nah.
Talking about DC
for DC. Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
We be on football operations or some shit like that.
Yeah, I could be in football operations for sure. I could be a scout for sure.
Or consultant or something. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could do that. Like, I know I could be a scout. Absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. I know I can scout better than some NFL scouts.
For sure. For sure, I know I can do that. Yeah. So now,
he only played 3 games. Oh wow, he didn't even have Stingley.
Damn,
that boy probably had freshmen out there. He probably had freshmen out there. See, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So check this out. I want to cover a couple of things real quick. And I'm gonna ask you this question: is Zach a victim of the head coach gone? Because you know how it go when the head coach gone, they throw all the babies out with the bathwater.
So the only thing is, early in the year, like the defense did start out pretty bad, and it was like he was getting all the blame. That's why I said we need to research a lot more with that,
right?
Because the problem is, see, everybody was like messing up. Like
somebody say
the linebackers were not the same. You said pass the ball.
Yeah, because I got the towel ready. Was true. I had a.
You are looking like old dude from was it not any give some First Sunday? You look like old dude from First Sunday. They got caught stealing. When Cat Williams was like, man, he need to be going to jail for wearing that Halloween tie and Easter suit.
Y'all chill out on me, bro. I ain't had time to change, bro. I just got to work. So, but go ahead. You was cooking.
So
hold on. See, he said, "Are you guys willing to give the new DC grace if he's hired, even if it's?" Oh, okay. So let me explain my point of view, and I know Lou is gonna be 100% feel me on this. What we're doing is what you're supposed to do, say in a draft process. If you really believe in a candidate, you fight for that candidate. But once the pick is made, you get behind the pick. You see what I'm saying?
I'll get behind Jim.
Yeah, we getting behind Jim. We getting behind Jim if he's the guy. But before the pick is made, we go fight for it. So, like for instance, we fought to the day for Booker. And we knew it was gonna happen like that. Me, Henny, Star, Landlord, all of us was like, bro, we go to war all the way up to the pick, and we did. But once the pick was made, it was emotional. And let me be honest, if they pick Jim and Durante, I'm not gonna like it. But I'm gonna have to get over it, and I will. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's our DC. Let's get behind them. Now we go put out ideas to help him and support him. But right now, it's almost like, bro, why would I, you know what I'm saying, support him now? No, I don't support him now. Because I don't believe at this point from my research he the best candidate. Period.
True. And I would say Jim would, if the new DC would get grace. Shotty won't, because I'm going to hold this over him. Because you didn't pick the correct guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have picked the guy that whooped your ass. You should have talked to the guys who whooped your ass.
And they better, and these guys better fail wherever they're going. Like if we don't pick them, they better fail.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. If Durante goes somewhere and be going crazy and be mad as fuck,
I'm gonna be mad as hell. And if we get this guy in Jim, let's say he's not doing what Shotty wanted in the pressing, I'm going to grill the fuck out of Shotty.
Yep.
It's not gonna be to Jim. I'm tell you right now. I'm getting ready. Y'all already know my patience for Shotty is growing thin. I'm letting it go. But this shit right here, you didn't pick Eberflus. But damn it, you get a say in this. Yes. It may not be huge, but you better stand on that mug. You probably stand on the table with 1 foot with Booker. You better be 2 foot on this shit.
Nah, you gotta be 20 toes. This one not hard, man. His resume just way better. A way better tree. You know what I'm saying? It's just way better production. He led the league in interceptions last year. He coming from the most complicated defense. All right. And this is a good question by Chris.
So,
this is a good question, and then we go back to this candidate because I want to talk about these new candidates too. He said, "I'm not for Jim, but did the Cowboys move the ball on the Broncos? They did. They just teed it out in the red zone."
Actually, you remember that? Yeah, remember that's gonna be a part of our other fight. We were acting goofy in that fucking game. We was actually moving the ball with ease on them, and Surtain went out, and we acted fucking goofy. That was on Shotty. And remember the media said, they put out like, oh, Shotty, the offense fell off because Shotty was in the defensive room, and I'm looking at that like, but we was actually moving the ball on their ass.
Mm-hmm. It was the red zone that stalled out.
It was the red. We I think we didn't score in like 4 red zone opportunities.
Yep,
it was like 2 times.
It was
got
4
all the way
red
to the
zone.
one.
They got all the way to the one.
So
they was moving the ball on Denver, bro. And then on a press conference, they wasn't talking like they was talking on Minnesota. On Minnesota, they was befuddled. They was perplexed. They was, I don't know another word. You know what I mean?
And the media did well too, because you know why? Like, because I put that in one of my videos. Like, I remember the question they was asking. The questions wasn't even about Denver. The question was about Shotty, because it's like, Shotty, okay, any reason why on the 1 yard line? Because I think it was John Machota who asked it too. He's like, okay,
yeah, why didn't you target Pickens?
Why didn't you target Pickens when he had no help of safety over the top?
He did. You got a good memory.
With a CB3.
Boy,
yeah, because I put in the video.
God damn.
John Machota asked. He asked.
I remember that.
And I remember Shotty's answer. Shotty was like, something stop.
So you want me to stop targeting CD? Yeah, he got defensive.
I didn't ask you that shit.
Shotty.
Yeah, Shotty, I didn't ask you that stupid ass shit. I asked you why you didn't target fucking GD.
Right. Yeah. You want me to not target CD now? Yeah, he got defensive.
Yeah, he started acting goofy. Yeah, I remember that exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. And that was the culmination of what happened. Cause Shotty, he fucked up. I ain't gonna say he did that game with Denver. Yeah, but that game should have been a lot closer. Shotty himself fucked. He was running them eagle routes and shit with fucking CD. We were forcing that shit to CD in the red zone. Forcing it.
It's true.
When we should have just been.
Boy, you got a good.
We should have not been stupid. Yeah.
And see, I will give Jim credit for this. And see, because we fair. We not like them local media. I will give Jim credit for this. He was the first person that I saw double Pickens. And that was his back end. You see what I'm saying? He had the common sense to say, do we go with the name or do we go with the guy that's the threat?
But then, is that him or is it Vance?
I would give him credit because he the passing game coordinator, bro.
Sure, because you know what? They not only doubled him, they doubled him with Surtain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. They doubled him with Surtain.
They put Surtain on him and they doubled him. They had double protection, bro. 2 rubbers.
Yeah. and then they was
and a plan B. And a plan B.
I remember what you like. Then they were like, hold on, the Cowboys acting goofy because we was just targeting it. We was just targeting the fuck out of CD. Yeah. I remember in the half, I think CD had like 12 targets.
Yeah, it was crazy.
GPO had like fucking 3. We was acting goofy. Yeah. And Surtain got hurt in the first quarter, and we still didn't change.
Right.
And they moved the bracket. They moved the bracket to CD, and we were still targeting CD.
Yeah.
It was on us.
Yeah. Yeah. So now to answer y'all question, we getting behind Jim, but until the ink is dry, nah.
He said, Lou be hard on these coaches. Hell yeah, I hold everybody to Jimmy standard. I don't got time for this shit.
I love it. I love that you do that.
Because Jimmy wouldn't do that dumb ass shit. Jimmy would cut your ass. Y'all know Jimmy.
Jimmy's gangster.
Beat around the bush.
Oh,
Jimmy, we ain't finna. Like, you know what's funny? Let's go back to the video with Bobby Belt put on there because he miscalculated what he said about complex. Jim Leonhard said football is easy and coaches make it complicated. In that game, Shotty made the fucking game complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. That was a game we should have ran the ball.
Or throw a jump ball to fucking Pickens like he did.
And see, I like this question, Chris, because I did a video on this today. He said, are y'all using Bring Rico Home? I actually did a video and literally said that Bring Rico Home. I just didn't put a hashtag on it. And then my boy Madman say we need to go through the Runte's coaching tree. because a lot of people don't know it. Van Joseph's, which is Jim's, huh?
Yeah, current. Yeah, keep going. My bad.
We can share this, bro. You know how it go. We ain't tripping. So Zimmer,
Vance Joseph, Mike Zimmer, yes,
Brian Flores, and then Lewis.
It's Marvin Lewis, yes.
Yep.
Former, yeah.
So,
yeah.
So it's one of them things, man. His tree is so much better than Jim. That's why I say they not close, bruh. And I'm to the point of this. If y'all pick Jim over Durante, you are a damn fool. You just a damn fool. And I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna support Jim, but you was a damn fool. For real.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the pool, like if this is the pool, you have to release the damn I ain't gonna lie, the what do you call it, the cliff notes or the captions from the fucking interview. I want to hear what Jim said to really won your ass over. You bet, like, I guess it had to be Durante was a bad interviewer. Maybe he was you know, fumbling on his words. You know what I'm saying? Wasted water or something.
You stupid.
You had to do something.
Hey, I am curious about my boy Zach Orr. Check this out. Where my audio at? Hold on real quick.
That boy yelling.
Yeah, hold on real quick. I gotta play the right one. I'm playing the wrong one. Hold on. My bad. Here we go. I got y'all. Here we go.
As an NFL coach and is now the second youngest defensive coordinator in the NFL. Zach is a passionate, fiery guy. You can see that on the sidelines, in the meeting rooms, on the practice field.
Hold on. You think that's gonna work in Dallas? You think that's gonna work?
I want it for him though. I'm a researcher, but I remember this. This boy is a former linebacker from DeSoto, local high school in Dallas, y'all.
Hey, listen, he fiery. He fiery.
He fiery as hell. Like I think he got too much emotion for Jerry.
Me too. That's why I asked you that.
That boy from South Dallas. That boy from South Dallas, man.
Yeah, we different. We different, bro.
Yeah, he gonna like Jerry come out inside. He may slap the shit out of him.
For real. Like the Dallas boys is different. All right. So, but here we go. Because we go break him down. Because we go look at some things on him. Because I want to go look at his interceptions, all the turnovers. I got, we go look at all the other stuff we look at. Disguise rate, blitz rate. We go do the normal stuff. All right, here we go.
It's how he carries himself. And as a result, his players feed off that. He has an infectious personality. And I think this defense is going to play with that same passion on the field. Zach sat down with us today for an episode of the Lounge Podcast, and he shared what his expectation is for the vision of this Ravens defense.
Just to tell you what it's going to look like from a general standpoint is, first thing first is we're going to play with maximum effort. We're going to play hard. We're going to play physical, violent. All right? We hitting anything that moves.
That boy a linebacker, man. I tell you that.
I say, listen, bro. I know he ain't bullshitting either. Because the Ravens D, they been like that.
That's culture over
the culture of the Ravens. I'm kind of interested, bro.
I am too. That's why I said like I gotta really research what went wrong this last year.
Yeah.
Because he's been having good defense until this point. So
This my dog, bro. Listen, man. This my dog. Listen, my boy be working, boy. I tell you, because I was finna pull the disguise rate. Mm-hmm. I was just finna pull it and go through it. So they say, hitting me on it, bro. Y'all clap it up for my dog, bro.
So what?
Also, remember this: the Cowboys already satisfied their running rule,
and that's what I'm happy about. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, all the black people, Get some claps. We satisfied and we still
looking at blacks. So we know these are qualified blacks. They actually interested them. They wouldn't just kind of get us a darky because we really want to hire him. No.
Yeah. So let's get that narrative out of here.
Yeah.
All the other people.
The Rooney Rule has already been satisfied.
I'll hit you first and ask questions later. All right, we'll start there. All right.
Say, man, I like him, bro. I do, but talk is cheap. But I ain't gonna lie.
You see the way he practiced, or so he coaching practice? Like, there ain't no damn talk. That boy's for real.
We're gonna execute. Be on the same page. Communication, alignment, assignment, technique with our fundamentals. So you're gonna see a group that's gonna play together. So just to really kind of sum it up, I would say violent execution.
My boy say he coming in the back door. Come on here. Come on.
Like I said, everything we're gonna do is gonna be violent out there. We're gonna run to the ball. We're gonna hit everything that moves. But the execution part, the communication, the disguises, everybody on the same page. Organized.
The disguises. Hey, get your ass in here. hey, get in here. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Chaos, lying to the offense. So I think that's just generally speaking, no matter how we move those chess pieces and get to that, that's what I feel like we're gonna see.
So like
Here's a legit question though. How is he gonna feel working with probably the least amount of talent he ever coached in his life? We ain't got talent like Baltimore. Baltimore stayed with good safety play. Baltimore stayed with good middle linebacker play. You know what I'm saying? They're known for this. Baltimore has stayed with good D tackle play. We just got that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So this is things I'm worried about. I think he can coach him out of them, but you gotta. This is a legit question. This is probably you were plentiful over there with talent over there with Baltimore. Always. Over here in Dallas, we finna get ready to fight about the defensive resources being plentiful. If y'all ain't noticed, we finna get ready to fight.
I will say this. I did on the Ravens channel, there's an interview where he talked about rebuilding the Ravens defense. So he seemed like he went through this before. Yeah, hold on real quick. Hold on. Hell yeah, I did. My boy asks, boss, did you post a Runte montage? Yeah, about 8 hours ago.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I showed partial of it here.
Some players have to actually do it several times to get it.
The same message, but say it a different way, because how you learn might be different than how Nick learns or how Ed learns.
And you have to do that to where it may be a tactile learning style. It may be, some people are visual, but the lesson plan has to be where it incorporates every student in that class learning style.
I don't even want to hear it no more because it can start getting me mad.
What's up, man?
My dog. What's up, man? That boy always coming here like he God.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to jump in, y'all talking about Ord, man, because that's an interesting name.
Yeah.
Now,
hold on. Let me get your face on here first, Jesus. Because when he come in and we can only hear his voice, you'd be like, "Is that God?"
Nah,
all right, let's go,
man.
All right,
I ain't God, but I am the Lord of the liquor store, man. So,
what's up with
it?
What's up with it?
So I be like peeping shit. Like they really hate him in Baltimore, but I had to go and peep it. Like he can't be that bad. They talking about the man like he Hitler. So I went over yonder. I started peeping. It was not that bad. Even by the standards, of they the 18th ranked defense. They allow under 24 points a game. It was like 23. It was like a little bit over 23 points a game. Like they had a very rough start. They made some moves, and this is really what got them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of John Harbaugh being there, they had the most expensive defense in the National Football League. The Baltimore Ravens did. They did not feel, that with the talent that they acquired and the moves that they made, that he maximized them, to what they thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? You spend that kind of money, you want a good ROI. being the 18th ranked defense did not do that for him. That's why he out of there. But it wasn't all bad. They still stopped the run. They were still one of the better red zone defenses. They've been a good red zone defense the 2 years that he's been there. And just last year, they were the number 9 overall scoring defense. They allowed under 22 points a game. It was like 21.2 or some shit like that. So, like, he got some skins on the wall. His defense is, and listen, he's young. Like, he was an all-pro linebacker. His career was cut short by a spine injury. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody would let him play no more because they were scared of him getting paralyzed. So for his own sake, nobody would let him keep playing football. So that's when he immediately, got into coaching. And that's why he's only 34 years old right now. And, been a defensive coordinator in the league at this point. So one thing I do want to point out, like, how folks were trying to hype that Jim and Brian know each other. Now this is really Brian Friend. This is really Brian Friend.
Talk to me. Man, I love hitting, bro. Talk to me, hitting. Catch us up. Give us the tea, dog. School us.
So see, from what they reporting, you remember what he said when they mentioned Jim? Oh man, the NFL crazy. You see people,
I can pull the clip. You want me to pull the clip?
Yeah, the one he was talking about, Jim Leonhard. Yeah.
Let me go pull the clip.
He didn't really contact him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he was basically like, I don't know that much.
We've been busy. I'm like,
Yeah, let me go pull the clip, man, so you can get your whole effect. I got it right here, boy. I be organized, boy.
That's what I love about you, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we're a good team, bro. We really are. No bullshit. For real,
teamwork and dream work, man.
We all of us a good team, bro. We flow well together. We know how to pass that basketball. We do. Balls go. What you say, hooping?
Yeah, we be hooping, man.
We be hooping, boy. Like, for real. Like, so I'm gonna play the clip and then go ahead and cook on it.
Some work to do, but that ought to be one area, as Coach said. That ought to be one area that you can get better in if those are your problems.
Jonah Javad, WFAA. Two questions. First with Shadi. Jim Leonard, you guys overlapped a little bit in New York. Just curious, what your relationship is like, and do you guys still have any familiarity? I know the NFL's kind of, a bit of a fraternity, but
yeah, I saw Jim before we played Denver. Jim's a heck of a football coach. You talk about just a great football player, man. We had some great years together in New York, and again, I would not say we've stayed in touch. This business is hard, right? You get going a million miles, but you got to speak to what Sean and that entire staff has done there. And Vance Joseph, obviously a guy a ton of respect for. So Jim's an excellent coach, and I think they had a heck of a year.
Yeah, they don't sound like he fuck with dude like that.
For real,
we work together. All right, the report from the report on Shotty and the key word is close. The word they use is close. They said they stayed in contact since they last worked together in Jacksonville in 2021. What? So they've been in communication and talking often for the last 5 years.
Take it easy on my back.
You got the link. You got the link to that, bro. You got the link.
It's a report, so there's no link. It's a report from your boy Clarence Hill.
Okay. Is it on his Twitter?
It's on his Twitter.
Okay.
So keyword is close. Like, nobody described the relationship with Jim Leonhard and him as close. That man is up there like, nah, we ain't talked. I ain't seen that boy.
Yeah, I shook his hand, kind of, hey, good to see you.
He crossed paths with that man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He crossed paths.
They crossed paths. But that tell you about a relationship. We worked, because they were together longer than Orr. Like, Orr and Shai were only together a year, and they still been close this entirety of the time. They were in New York for multiple years together. He's like, oh yeah, I don't talk to that nigga. That tells you about a relationship.
See.
I
caught that immediately.
So it's like the media try to push. You see what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. I'm on Clarence here, bro. Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, Clarence be
let me just send it to you. Because I screenshotted it already.
I hate when people do this, show mug shots, some whole ass shit right there, boy.
I hate it too. Like, so I seen it before we even went live, and I just wasn't gonna say a word about it. They brought it up in the chat.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Like, I don't, like, listen, unless somebody died and it's gonna affect him being able to play next year, I don't give a damn.
Exactly.
You be lying and say you ain't ever got no traffic ticket, man.
Yeah, something.
Culture.
You don't see it. Yeah, culture.
Coach.
If you don't see it, I could just put it in your inbox. I screenshotted it the last time I seen it.
Yeah, please do, sir.
Because I know shit like that be happening. I be scrolling and not finding nothing I was looking for.
They got a Taco Bell sponsor. What they doing?
Yeah, they're going crazy. And listen, all the boys over 40. They are not eating Taco Bell and going on about they day.
Man, I
they be eating Taco Bell.
There it go.
No,
it's not. No, it's not. Scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
Well, fuck it. I already put it in your inbox. It happened at 4:14 p.m. on his thing. So I just screenshot and put it on your thing. It don't matter.
See what we got a hoop. Got it. Boom.
So yeah, Zach Orr and Brian Schottenheimer coached together with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have remained close ever since.
Oh wow! So this is a real candidate.
I'll go further. He may not get the DC job. He's gonna be your linebacker coach. He's gonna be on your team. He's gonna be there.
I love it. I love it, bro.
I love that too.
Thank you, Common Sense. My boy Common Sense say share it and tag boss. Appreciate that, bro. Tag the Cowboys too. Now
listen, if I was gonna also say this, do you remember how they put Eberflus with Shotty because he ain't never been no head coach before and he got head coaching experience?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, none of the people we looking at, for the most part, got defensive coordinator experience, at the NFL level. So why not have a guy that was just a defensive coordinator in the room with him?
Yeah,
I think it's the same kind of thing they going for. He can add somebody to the team that he trusts and they really homeboys and give him an opportunity to make some money, And if you want to go with Durante, you got somebody right here that got the experience that you don't. If they end up going with Jim, you got somebody in the room with you that lack the experience that you have, man.
Right. Man, that's some good tea right there, man. Good tea. Real quick, I want to get messy now.
Let's talk about it. I'm prepared.
Lou, you said that you don't want to pay Pickens.
Yeah. The more I get into it, the more I take a step back. Do you have that question from the press conference? Like the very last two questions asked about it. Oh, dude, the second guy from Dallas Morning News. Very good question. Yes.
Tell me the question. I probably got it.
They asked him because they was like, oh, Steven, Jerry, I know we've been talking about Javonte and George, and you prioritize them, but what about the assets for the defensive side? You haven't really you have it.
I'm certain I have it. All right, because I remember that what they said, disconnect on defense. Flexibility,
and they talk about the drafting, like
allocating
how,
resources to the defense. I got it right here. Now, I don't want y'all to box too hard, man. Y'all remember y'all friends, all right?
You go Montez and Luke off his rock again.
Nah, hey, listen, because we got hit crazy ass in here, bro.
You look at what happened with McCarthy's first year. You replaced Mike Nolan. You hired Dan Quinn. You dedicated a draft that year to improving on defense. I think your first 6 picks, maybe 8, were all for the draft of defensive players. Do you envision that being a plan you could follow and create the same kind of dramatic turnaround in a single offseason?
Well, I'll be very candid with you. I'm not so sure. You know what we think of Dan Quinn, and we really admire everything that we had with Dan. But we didn't get where we want to get not because of Dan, but we couldn't stop the run when it got down to the nut cutting. And so there's some aspects of that. Those turnovers we had with Dan, my goodness, put me in line. I'll stand up out there for that every time. And they cover up, a lot of things about cooking. If you make it so hot that it burns the roof of their mouth, and you make it so cold that it's like hot ice, it'll cover up a lot of the frailties of your talent on cooking. And so you can put some pretty good stuff out there. Well, those principles haven't necessarily worked for us. That doesn't mean that we won't have an ex-head coach in here at all. But it won't be the emphasis, at least on my part, today and what we're dealing with defenses today. But I have had a lot of luck, whatever you. I've had a lot of good decisions made based on taking people that, for whatever the reason, are out of the step right then, and giving them another opportunity when they have had accomplishment in their background, both in football and out of football.
That's what you wanted me to play?
That was the question, right? He just went off the rocker. But it was the question I really wanted to pay attention to because it was a good question. It's like we've been allocating so many resources, a lot of resources over the past to the offense. Matter of fact, in that same press conference, I didn't, we know Jerry loves to do excuses and everything like that. He kept saying how we can do all these moves because of Micah. We can do all these moves because of Micah. We literally, if we really think about it, we go by his words. We just took a giant asset from the defense and once again finna add it to the offense. Where we already look like, it's in terms of competing for a championship, we do need George Pickens. I'm gonna say that now. You do not need a wide receiver 2 on the caliber of George Pickens to make it. We're seeing it right now in the playoffs. Teams who are one-sided are getting their ass whooped. We need to be a well-balanced machine. And I feel like the defense, yes, take Eberflus out of it, but we are lacking so much talent in that room. It is in so many areas. And I feel like the money we're going to, as more and more I get close to it, I'm like, his ticket is too high. Like, it's 30 million committed to him. I know it's not going to be that, but that's a lot of money committing to him. And then what's your plan for the decent? Oh, listen, we're going to add, we're going to add in multiple guys and bodies for the defense and draft. So you're telling me we're going to add premium resources again to the offense, and you can include Javonte in here too, because I honestly don't want to bring back Javonte. And then we're going to put mainly projections with a new DC for the defense. I feel like that's not championship material. We got to balance out those resources.
Now, this is my thing with that. You just didn't spend your resources right with the defense. You're paying plenty of guys on the defense. You're paying also a lot of money. You're paying the Ron Bland, who was coming off an injury, a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paid Trayvon Diggs, a nice size contract. Most of the guys that you have invested in or spent top 100 picks on have either underperformed or have been hurt. So I understand where you're coming from. Like, hey, the defense needs help. Of course, they do need help. But this is the thing. I don't have to, go over here to the offensive side of the ball and move shit around to create cap space for the defense. Like, there's already a way for the Dallas Cowboys to create over $100 million in cap space to go out and sign whoever you want. And to your plan about, hey, let's not do anything with George Pickens. So cool. If you let him walk flat out, cool. You just won't have him, and then you might possibly get a 3rd round pick in 2027 if you go somewhere and ball out. Cool. So you're still gonna have to figure out.
I don't want to let him walk.
Hold on.
I don't want to let him walk. I want to trade him.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard too, because I'm gonna let you know why. I'm gonna let you know why today. I'm glad you brought up trade. It is very possible to do a tag and trade with a player. The problem is
they got to sign it.
They have to sign the contract, which he's not going to do. And listen, if you don't get a deal done with George Pickens by July, he can't sign a long-term deal with anybody, until the next following season. So if you hold George Pickens out, He might not even have a reason to come in to work. You know, depending on how they work that stuff out. But point being, let's say, hey, I want to trade George Pickens head up for Max Crosby. Do you think that George Pickens would allow himself to be traded to the Raiders, who have no quarterback, no coach, you know, and you know, I don't see that happening. Like David Mulugeta is not going for that shit. So even if he's franchise tag, even if he to get the ball thrown to him by who? Like
he getting his money though.
One of the reasons that they were willing to force their way out of Pittsburgh was because of the quarterback situation. All that shit that happened in Pittsburgh because of the quarterback situation. He is not finna send his client anywhere where there's not a quarterback, especially when they.
You think he forced his way out of? You think he forced his way out of Pittsburgh?
Somewhat, yes.
I didn't think he was kicked out of Pittsburgh. That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? And like we can't rule out that
if I show my ass enough, yes, I know what the outcome is. Like if I show that I don't want to be if I show openly that I do not want to be somewhere, what is the message that I'm sending, Luke?
Yeah,
I don't want to be there.
But you didn't force your way out. Forcing your way out is going somewhere like you he didn't have the leverage in that trade. That was purely us gaffling them. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. Yeah, like if I had a choice to trade George Pickens straight up for Max Crosby, I would do it. I could sell it to him. I mean, David Mulugeta, I don't think they really care about who the quarterback is. And then we don't know the future of the Raiders. They got draft capital and they finna have a new head coach. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's worried about the contract. I think George is mainly worried about the contract. But here's my thing though. Even with all you're saying is this, I still cannot hold myself to paying two number ones in Dallas on the Dallas Cowboys $30 million with all the problems. Like we don't even know how to use them already. You know what I'm saying? On this team, having him both here is really holding this team back. If you really think about it, I just really don't think. I think we need a number 2 receiver. We don't need 2 number 1 receivers on this team. I really do not. I don't. In order to win a Super Bowl, I firmly believe that you don't need 2 receivers on CD and George Pickens' level to win. I think what we need, what's more important, is what we need to prioritize is the defense. The defense is the pride, and we cannot hold ourselves to like, oh, we're gonna get hot. We need at least 8 players from this offseason on defense. And 4 of them needs to be either mid-tier or to some guys. Like we need more playmakers on that team.
So how you gonna talk about you need 4 players on defense and you gonna trade for Max Crosby, who has a $35.8 million cap hit on the year, and you're clutching your pearls, but you still gonna need a linebacker depth probably. You still need linebacker depth. You still need edge rusher. You still need edge rusher depth. Hold on. You still need edge rusher depth because you only got 2. You only got 2 on the docket. Yeah. You still need safety. You still need another cornerback. So it's not just, hey, we're gonna trade for Max Crosby and all our words are done, because you're still gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do at the tackle position, or you're gonna let Terrence Steele rock. I don't think they are. You're still gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do about replacing George Pickens if you move him. And then when you get to the draft picks, we can also make the same argument like, hey, since you want a playmaker, you usually draft well in the top 12. Like when you draft towards the front end of the draft, you do well. You get Tyler Bookers and shit. You get Tyron Smith, and like you don't usually screw up your top 10 picks in Dallas, except for that one time they drafted this dude named Mo Claiborne, but I ain't gonna talk about that. But you usually don't jack it up when you're drafting that high. So for somebody like me, who initial plan was to clear up a whole bunch of cap space, because I can give you the names of the free agents I want to sign. I can give you the name of my targets, in the draft I'm trying to get, and I can tell you some of the cap saving moves I want to make in order, to facilitate all this, to fix the defense and keep George Pickens. Because this is my thing. You're not wrong in saying that you need defense to win championships. Like that is one of the reasons why you ain't done shit since Dak Prescott's been the quarterback. Like you have the 25th overall ranked playoff defense since 2016. Like you're god awful. You don't do shit good in the postseason, right? So I understand where you're coming from, saying that you need to improve the defense. But let me ask you this, Lou. It's your job. If you're performing well and you're hitting all your marks, but Johnny from accounting is fucking up, Are they gonna come fire you? Are they gonna come fire you, or they gonna get rid of Johnny from accounting?
It's not a football team.
But this is my
it's
point,
working
though.
differently.
But this is the thing.
Because I'm viewing it differently.
He has done everything in his power to earn a contract here. He bought into your culture shit. You know, he done kept his nose clean for the most part. You know, he's an all-pro wide receiver. He's your leading wide receiver in both yards and touchdowns. So why not reward George Pickens and trim the fat on the other side of the ball? You got plenty of other guys that have not performed. So why we always immediately move towards getting rid of the good player instead of getting rid of the bad players and replacing them?
Because the good player is more. I can get assets from him. That's the main reason why.
But I can get money.
I can get assets. I can get.
Y'all been fighting a minute. Okay. Let me jump in.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real quick.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern with Pickens is the tag through free agency, because that's where I feel, Luke. Is I fear that they go tag him and that's go top a lot of cap money as they trying to fight it out. That's my concern.
You can create so much cap space just a drop in the bucket, man. Like I get tired of worrying about the front office and the cap when they can manipulate. Like you can create over $120 million in cap space. You can still go into free agency with close to $100 million, even with the tag counting against it.
Yeah, but then you gotta, because me and Michael Gilkin went through that too. We talked about kicking the can down the road. It does get to a point where them dead cap hits do kick back. You know what I'm saying?
But
so the way to do the projections on that is, to me, you got to go out more than just 1 year, because you can free it up, but then it could kill your team way later. It depends on how it's structured. Hold on, let me hit this super chat. He say, when building the defense, think about building a body. Who is the heart? Who's the brains? Who's the arm? And who's the leg? Man, that's a good thought. Well, go ahead,
This
Henny.
is the thing. My point, I'm not concerned about the future. When Dak Prescott is off his contract, we have no future. You have to compete right now. Like your window to win anything is these final couple of years that you got Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and them under contract together. Like we're gonna be drafting a quarterback in a couple of years, and you know that's why I'm not concerned about this shit. Like you need to do everything humanly possible right now to be trying to win. Like this is your window. Like this is going to be the end of the Dak Prescott era in Dallas, and if either you're going to push your chips into the middle of the table right now and do this shit right, or you need to be trying to find a way to trade Dak. You talk about trading Pickens. You need to be trying to find a way to trade fucking Dak Prescott if you ain't going to be serious about this shit.
I agree.
But I am getting serious with Dak. I'm watching games. I watch so many quarterbacks have bad ass like shit performances, and I'm seeing their defense literally save them. Like I watched the Niners versus the Eagles yesterday, and I tweeted. I said, "Man, Brock Purdy threw 2 picks, but they only gave up 3 points off turnovers, and that was the main stat in the game that the Eagles could not, they couldn't capitalize off that. I want that for the other side. We need to start. If we have aspirations of going further, we need to be focused on putting premium resources. I'm talking about money and draft picks into getting more playmakers on that side of the ball. Like not just guys. I'm talking about
who were the 49er playmakers last night? You don't know none of them niggas because they all hurt. There were no Nick Bosa. There was no Fred Warner. There was no Mikael Williams. There was none of them niggas that you know. They were well coached. So let's start with the DC first, right? You talk about we want all this and all that. They just went and shut down 2 All-Pro wide receivers, a Pro Bowl tight end, and supposed to be a top 10 quarterback, right? They just went and shut all them niggas down. You know, with people they were playing they feel.
We shut them down too. We shut them down with Eberflus. That's what I'm saying. Like so, I still want.
I know.
We shut them down.
And Lou,
I wanted to watch this fight too, bro. I wanted to watch this fight.
I understand where
this.
Lou is coming from. I understand where Lou is coming from because I'm not to the point where I'm not saying don't need a defense. I'm just saying like there's other ways to create cap space and put assets on the defense. So let me ask you. Hold on, because you're trying to time out. I'm just going to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you some names of some people that you can sign. So you wouldn't take Trey Henderson right now for your defense. No assets given.
I need to look at him. I like the name.
You can say the same thing about Crosby. I mean, he just had an outseason surgery. Like everybody gets.
Depends on what the surgery is. I need to research that surgery.
He had worked
just
on meniscus. He had worked onto his meniscus.
Yeah, it was just a meniscus. That's
Niggas ain't got meniscus. Say it's just
I know.
Right, all right, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody say, Lou, fight back.
Lou doing great. This is a great conversation.
And first of all, shout out to Lou, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Cause see, this type of discussion is the type of discussion that need to be had. Where I call it going to the refrigerator. You got to do an inventory of your groceries, bro. You do. This is an inventory discussion. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I think it's a necessary. This is a war room discussion, bro.
I'm gonna say that. Let's look. I know we need a new coordinator. We need coaching. Coaching ain't gonna fix Donovan Wilson. Coaching ain't gonna fix.
Donovan Wilson ain't on the team. He ain't on the team. He ain't on the team.
But I need more. I need more. Coach ain't gonna fix Wanya. Coach ain't gonna fix Leonard.
I'm trying to give you more. I can give you $80 million worth of free agents.
My corners is a giant question mark. They either are unproven or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm done just like, let's throw it back at Tre'Davious White. No, I need more than just Tre'Davious White. I need two new corners. I need 4 safeties. Undrafted free agent. I need a draft pick and a quality guy like Minka. I need a lot. You know what I'm saying? I need a dog at edge. I need one dog. Bring back Clowney. Bring back Fowler. Then we can add something to the linebacker. Linebacker. I'm not as hard as everybody else on. I don't need a guy at linebacker.
Yeah.
Because you can fix. Coaching can fix linebacker.
I do because I'm cutting Logan Wilson, so you're gonna need somebody.
I know you can cut them. I'm saying even with you cutting them, coaching can still fix their room. Because when we had better coaching, we had better play in that room just like a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
This is my point. This is my point, Lou. Like I ain't tripping.
Man, I was trying to call time about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's good. But let me finish this point, and I'll let you do it.
You like to fight here, man. You just like to fight, dog. Go ahead.
It's not even a fight. I'm just saying, because I agree with Lou.
No, this is good. This is a good fight. I like this fight.
They need to put assets on the defense. But Lou, when we put the 2 first-round picks, and I open up the cap, and I get you 7 free agents, former Pro Bowlers and All Pros on your defense, then what else do you want me to do? Like, damn.
I'll tell you right now. I'm looking you dead in your eye and saying all of that is not enough for me. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying
that's all I'm saying. I need a little bit more to get to the championship level. I need a little bit more than this. You got the whole draft board in free. I need a little bit more, Jerry. I need a little bit more in that purse. I need because I know you, Jerry. You put all them assets on the offense. Because they sell you tickets. I said, and fuck them goddamn tickets. Let's win a goddamn Super Bowl. Because if you talk about all them fucking 90s championships, we didn't get there with no motherfucking Jags on that defense. Y'all know that. We had some fucking known names and dogs on that shit. From the back end to the corner. We didn't when Jimmy left, it didn't take us. We had to go get Prime for us to get us over the hump. Prime. It wasn't just Tre'Davious White. It was Prime. The top of the top. Literally, us overpaying a guy. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to change your mindset of how you building this fucking defense if you wanted to get over the top. For us to change in Dallas, we are changing that side. We are depriving and starving that side and acting like we want premium ass production. That is not how this shit works. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying this, how else are you going to get Max Crosby? I want a realistic way to get Max Crosby because I already went through all the steps of how that probably ain't going to happen with the Taggart trade. It's this scale of 1 to 10. Realistically, let's talk to it. Scale of 1 to 10. How likely will you be able to convince George Pickens to take his black ass to the Raiders? Boss, I'll start with you. I'm just gonna ask a simple question. Scale of 1 to 10. How likely do you think that is?
To the Raiders?
To the Raiders.
And you talking about player for player?
Player for player, how likely do you think that David Mulugheta and George Pickens sign off to getting him traded to Las Vegas?
Depends on the bag.
They would have to.
That's what I'm saying. They can fit.
Hold on, you're talking way. You talking way too hopeful. You talking way too hopeful. That's the I won't.
They can throw him a bag.
Everybody can throw the man a bag. He can get a bag from Buffalo if he will hit the free market.
No, I just know you said
not the
Raiders,
bag.
so I was just answering your
The Raiders
question.
ain't-
You said Raiders,
yeah.
so I was like, depend on the bag. 3.
I'm at a 9. They can sell him a future in the bag.
There's no future.
I'm at a 9
with the Raiders. Yeah, you're at a 9 because
they got a new head coach and a new quarterback. They
Boy, these Shifted here fighting with you, Lou. I like this. This
What'd
is
he
a good man. This I like
He's
this.
good.
These are good discussions, bro. For real. I like these discussions. He said, "Do we consider Dak's ability to raise wide receivers levels?" Ooh, take it easy.
we do. But I also want to consider this. He can only raise Brandon Cooks so far. You can't just give the nigga shit. You can't just give the nigga shit.
You fighting me?
No, he was fighting him.
You fighting me?
No, he was fighting him.
Oh, you
we
said
having a
Luke.
conversation.
Oh.
You did say Luke.
Because he was saying, did I say Luke, bro?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
tired.
late.
It's late.
I know. But this is the thing.
See, I tried to call time out because I'm actually tired, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck about me, bro. So it's cool. It's cool, bro.
I'm sorry.
So what I'm gonna do is
I'm
I'm gonna just
sorry.
walk off and let y'all argue. Then I'm gonna come back and cut the stream off.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead. But nah, but this the thing. Did Dak Prescott, elevate Randall Cobb? He did.
Yes.
To a point.
Hell yeah, he did.
Did he make him all pro? There's levels to the shit. There's levels to how
He extended his life.
He
That boy
died.
is
He
retired.
showed raised Amari Cooper's.
Amari Cooper actually had a better statistical season with the Browns when he left, but still, I know what you're saying. Like, he saved that man's career. Amari on record say he saved that man's career.
Hell yeah.
But you need somebody like that. I can't go, from
Yeah, I know what you
George
mean.
Pickens to
Cook.
Yeah.
It gotta be.
Yeah,
it gotta be something substantial.
Yeah.
It gotta be something
A
substantial.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, like if it was Brian
I saw that
Thomas,
trade.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out because I was very high on Brian
Or
Thomas.
one of these first round draft picks.
Like that's so dangerous.
That'd be dope.
It'd be dope, but like I can't go in saying
Why is it dangerous?
because I can't guarantee to get there. That can't be my plan to hope that somebody follows me.
Them receivers going top 15.
They supposed to go top 10.
The Giants getting the receiver.
There's plenty of there's plenty of people getting a receiver. You know the Giants getting one.
They should get one. I mean, they gonna
Jordan Ty's gonna be the first wide receiver off the board. He's like that. About 6 foot and some change, great route runner, explosive. Cornell Tate 6'3", rangy vertical threat. Play coming out of Ohio State. If anybody falls, it'll be Cornell Tate, and I'm not 1,000% sure that'd be the case.
I mean, we'll see if there's any more quarterbacks and stuff going on.
I like the fight. I really did like the fight. We're not gonna talk about Raheem Morris, man. We can't do it because it'll be bad to talk about Raheem Morris at the end of a show. He deserves we gonna have to come back, Lou.
Raheem Morris still getting head coaching calls, man. Like he ain't finna come over here till all that's exhausted. Also, I don't want us to stop fighting for Brian Flores until Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah, because watching that made me nervous, man. The Ravens. Like, I'm telling y'all, these teams gonna get goofy. I think a lot of these teams finna hire a lot of these offensive coaches. I'm telling you. They just finna hire an offensive coach just cause.
Ooh. Say D Shift coming in, boy. D Shift, that's my dog.
He said, how did they work for us? It didn't work at all because you had the fourth worst defense in NFL history. I'm trying to tell you, I want to fix the defense and keep that. Like, what Lou is saying is fine. I'm just saying you can have your 2 number 1 weapons and you can still fix your defense. I'm telling you, there's a path forward to that. This should not be an either or thing. We sounded like Stephen Jones in this motherfucker. You got money, you got draft capital, figure it out. I want to be greedy. I want to have the weapons and I want to have the defense. You have capital, you have cap space. You can sign all the best defensive free agents you want, and you can pick 2 top 20 defensive players out of this draft. Hell, if you don't want to draft them, you can trade your first round pick for somebody to go along with your free agency. Like Lou, you said Max Crosby. They might move for 2 first. I feel like they move for 2 first.
I ain't moving. See, the thing is, I need not only I need players, I need bodies. So I need both of them first.
I need free agency.
This year, I need bodies.
You're gonna have to go into free agency because you can't have it both ways. Because it's not realistic. I want a realistic solution. Because listen, it sounds good. And we had, if he was ours, if George Pickens was ours, and he didn't have any say in the matter, his ass would have already been in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying, from Max Crosby. But we cannot put a gun to his head and force him over there. Like, he has a little bit of say-so in where he ends up going, Lou. And it may not be Vegas where he tried to end up going if we come to the decision trying to trade him. They can dictate that. And they can hold us out by waiting to sign the tag. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have the leverage to move him to Vegas unless he wants to go to Vegas.
If that tag holds over all the way to the next season, it's gonna be very bleak. Even with a new DC, how we gonna even build this team with the $30 million gone? Like, I'm telling you,
man. Listen,
I don't know what can get in.
Hold on, you keep talking about the 30.
26.
Let's calculate. It's like 26, 28, some shit like that.
The tag.
Yeah. So instead of having $112 million, you'll have what? Let's do 112. Because I know how to make 112. So if I just take the 28 out of that shit, 112 minus 28, I can take 84 million. I can take you into free agency with $84 million, bro. If you can't fix the defense with that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You can fix the defense with $84 million and 2 draft picks, bro. I know you can. You are a smart young individual. You are one of the brightest minds in space. I know that you can do it. I feel it in my
It's not enough in this free agency. We ain't gotta trade for Max. We can go trade for a dog safety.
Y'all.
We can go get a dog.
We can trade for Minka. You ain't listen.
Listen. I ain't gonna do this no more with y'all.
Stephon Gilmore
I
went for a 5th round
didn't know
pick.
y'all was gonna go this long. Bro.
Hold on.
Man, like I told you about the other corner too, man.
See, the next time we're gonna start the show with this fight. We ain't gonna do this fight at the end because I'm over here dozing off.
So you talking about the Raiders? I found somebody that only gave up 1 touchdown and under 400 yards over there playing with the Raiders. He's a former 1st round pick, Eric Stokes. Do you remember him? He was their number 1 corner over there with the Raiders.
Green Bay. Yeah,
he used to play for Green Bay. Had a great year. Only allowed 1 touchdown. Under a 60% completion percentage when targeted. He was good. He was an underrated Negro over there. But that's somebody in free agency you could target, or Tariq Woollens. You could make a trade for a 4th or 5th round pick to bring in Minka. He's on an expiring contract. Remember when we brought in Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore, they were on expiring contracts. They went for 5ths. Minka Fitzpatrick is going to be around the same age on the same kind of similar contract. So you might be able to get him for a 4th or 5th. Quincy Williams, a former All-Pro. Trey Henderson just had 35 sacks in the last 2 years before he got hurt this year. So, like, we can't just sit here and act like this wouldn't be a much improved defense with those players, bro. Come on now, like we go add those specific players.
Hey, I'm gonna be back. Y'all keep fighting, bro.
All right, we add those specific.
When
players
I come back, I'm gonna cut the screen.
We add them Pacific players onto this defense. You still gonna probably be able to re-sign Jadeveon Clowney. You still have Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, big sorry ass Osa Digizua. And then the second year of Dublin Izaraku. Siobhan Rebel won't have no Inspector Gadget leg next year. So, like, you have some pieces on defense that you can add to if you add those guys in, man. I'm not saying that they are the equivalent to Max Crosby because he's a one-on-one. But what I'm saying to you is you can create cap and fix your defense still while still having a top offense. Because I would rather have both than to be like the Philadelphia Eagles and have a great defense and not be able to score.
Dak Prescott, top paid quarterback. CeeDee Lamb, top paid quarterback. George Pickens, I said quarterback. Receiver, top.
I know what you meant.
Both of them. Yeah. Tyler Smith, top paid guard. You know what I'm saying? Like we. And then if they bring back Javonte, I wouldn't say he'd be a top paid running back. That's we're committing like another substantial. That's 5 key pieces committed to offense. 5. And like
Osa?
3 of the 4
Osa contract? Ain't Osa top paid 3 tech? Ain't Kenny Clark making $20 million?
I don't want to compare it because of markets.
They sorry though. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying
I know that. I want to get rid of them too, but I'm just saying, like, 60, 30, 30.
Well, not Kenny Clark. I'm sorry. Kenny
With
Clark.
40. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
these
they're not
some
the cap
heavy
hits.
hitters we compete. I know they ain't the cap hits. I'm just saying that's the tag. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the value we're committing over there. But we over here listing Olsen. Well, his shit at 20.
Yeah, that's his cap hit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like I think the equivalent would have been Micah. You know, the equivalent would have been Micah.
If you had paid Micah, maybe. But this is all I'm saying.
But we took away Micah, and we said, you know what? Damn it, they only had 4 over there in that motherfucker. Let's give them more. Now they got 5 on offense. We didn't put Micah over there.
But you got 4 paid people on the defense. You got 5 paid guys on offense and 4 paid people on defense. It's not my fault that the paid people on defense are either hurt or aged. Like Quentin Williams is good. He deserved his money that he got. You're probably gonna give him
that's the only one.
But you're probably gonna give him an extension.
That's the only one.
You're probably gonna give him and Kenny Clark extensions to clear cap space, right?
2.
So they're good. The run bland. Like let's not act like he didn't get a contract.
Yeah, but I'm not counting that as something equivalent to GP and CD. That ain't on the same. They on the same thing. That's just that's a tax write-off they gave him.
It's not no tax.
So okay, if we count Blaine, I'm finna count
$20 million corner. It's not my fault.
I'm finna grow a 6 finger. I'm finna grow a 6 finger and count Ferg. I guess I gotta count Ferg as.
All right, listen,
he gave his contract too, right?
All right, we traded him then. We come to common ground. It's Ferg to getting traded because I ain't trading no goddamn short pickers.
They ain't finna trade him. You know they ain't finna trade him.
Nobody wants him with us. Nobody wants Ferg with us, man. But listen, I understand where you're coming from.
I just want. This is what I want. Damn, y'all got Dak top of the league. Damn, y'all got CD top of the league. We got over defense. Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Kenny is respected. Osa, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He got paid. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, this is the top of the, you know, these are Louis and everything like that. We went over here. It's like we went in the mall, we walked in the Polo, and they had a 2-for-1. So we walked out of there with Quentin and Kenny Clark. And everywhere else, we went to, you know what I'm saying? We went with Walmart. That's the rest of the budget. That's what you telling me to do, to make a whole outfit with the defense. You know what I'm saying? Go get the 2-for-1 from Polo, and then go to Walmart.
Louis shoes. You had Louis shoes. You traded them. So I can't help you with that. You had a once in a lifetime pass rusher. They don't grow on trees. You can't go down to Costco and get them. You know, and it's very hard to get another team to agree to give you theirs. So that's my thing. Like, I get where you're coming from. You know, in a perfect world, I trade that nigga for Myles Garrett right now. But it's not a perfect world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't make these people give me those assets, and I just can't make him go. It don't have to be him. We can go look at top safeties. We can go get us a safety. Go get us a dog corner. I don't know. I promise you can find somebody that suffice where GP want to go. Everybody got good players, and if they ain't good, give me back two solid players in the draft pick. I'm finna do what the Mavericks should have did with AD. I'm gonna get something back. I'm leaving here with something. Man, I'm keeping my.
So I can build this defense, because I'm telling you.
Because Lou, realistically, how much better? How much better can you make this defense in one off season under a new coordinator? They're gonna be a top 7 defense, a top 5. Are they gonna be able to carry us when the offense falters? What we talk about realistically? I ain't talking about what we.
You think it's impossible?
I'm saying it's not like
it happened with us. We went from bottom to top. It's possible if you hire the right coordinator and you get him some dogs and make it dummy pro.
They didn't even think that Mike Parsons could rush the passer. You know that, right? They didn't even believe that he could rush the passer when they initially drafted.
We fall upwards all the time. But I'm saying you said it's unlikely. I'm telling you, it can happen. It's a possibility. You just gotta set yourself up.
I could spontaneously combust right now. It's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, like, anything is possible, Lou. I'm saying, like, I can't go in here, you know, just up here. That's like trying to pay the rent with the parlay, man. Like, I feel confident in my ability to pick some games and pick some winners. But
a parlay is drafting. A parlay is drafting. Yeah, that's the lottery ticket. I'm trying to go get some shit. I'm trying to go steal from a nigga who already won. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go for some money. Like,
so listen,
we look at the free agents. We look at the free agents. That's not enough.
Why not get Odaway? Why not go get Odaway from the Chargers?
Oh wait, sure, you bring him in, but we still need more.
You still need more. That's why you pair him with the draft pick. So you mean to tell me we can turn? Remember, you said we turned it around. In 2021. One of the main reasons the defense got better was you drafted Michael Parsons. So you are able to get David Bailey and pair him up with one of these veteran pass rushers. You don't think that would go a long way to fix your defense?
Y'all still fighting, bro?
We just having open conversations, man.
Hell no, man. I'm finna cut this shit off. Final words.
You went away. You should.
Man, I'm finna cut this whole thing off, man. Hell no. Putting my foot down. No.
Fine, man.
Yeah, no more fighting, bro. God damn, I'm tired.
All I'm
I
saying
done got a whole drink, ate 2 pieces of chicken, brushed my teeth. All right, man. So listen. All right.
Look. They still sending money. You gotta still go. They still sending money.
Oh, they super chatting. They are too.
Think about it. You man, go fire up that coffee, man. Go grind
down, bro.
Business,
Listen, bro. I had to go drink some tea. He said, "You want GP 2 first rounders, 1 and 2 badass free agents, 2nd first round, 3 and 4 badass free agents." Man, I don't know what you mean by that. He said, "Hold on, you want GP 2 first rounders, 1 and 2 badass free agent pickups, or 2 first rounders, 3 or 4 badass free agent pickups." Okay, I see. Having Crosby, two free agent pickups with no pickings. Nah.
Nah, cause listen, I'm operating because Baltimore even think it's realistic to send him over there. I'm operating on a realistic perspective right now. Like, it's cool to have the conversation of let's trade him,
right?
But it's getting too close, man. Like we like nigga, they finna have all the Senior Bowls and everything else right now. We getting close to all the major stuff. Free agency be here before you know it. So I understand that it's a good talking point, but it just ain't realistic to believe you can trade George Pickens for Max Crosby. It's not realistic.
See, they want to stay. They trying to stay here.
I know they trying to get. Y'all enjoying this fight? I'm gonna walk off and let them fight. I come back in 20 minutes. I'll let them fight, bro.
Hold on, walk off. You supposed to be fighting too. We today.
Nah, I told you. Listen, I said I want to hear you out, and I said I want to invite Henny because I knew y'all was gonna go back and forth with that. So my only concern with Pickens is him tying up the free agent money. That's it. With the tag, that's it. But Henny saying hit all the switches to free up $100 million, and then it'll be a drop in the bucket. That's what Henny saying.
So
that's his counter. And then you'll get the money back if you actually work out the long-term deal. Because I don't want him as a rental. I want him here for the next 2-3 years. I just want him for a 3-year deal. Like I said, we're gonna blow that bitch up in 3 years anyway when Dak Prescott contract is over with. If we ain't won by then, they ain't gonna want Dak back, and Dak ain't gonna want to be here.
Damn, y'all liking this? Them boys say the show must go on. Y'all must having a good fight. I'll let them fight. If y'all want them to fight,
listen. I'm here for the trade deadline. I'm here for free. So hold on. I got some people in the chat box. I'm here for free. Y'all got 10 minutes out of hand. So we gonna wrap this up in 10 minutes, and my old lady gonna be here. I'm gonna be laying up and doing what for people. So y'all got 10 minutes. Real nigga shit. I love y'all. But
really, this shit. Listen, but hey, we need to have these type of conversations though, for real, bro.
It's fair conversations. I understand the allocation of funds, all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I get that.
Why boss over here acting innocent like he ain't
No.
He didn't. Like you ain't want the trade for fucking Brian Thomas and shit.
I did. I still would. Hell yeah.
So why the hell you talking about? I'm just
because the scenario. Because he putting holes in the scenario of Crosby. He is. He putting fair holes in it. He putting holes in the feasibility, and I want to hear it out.
My thing is not Crosby.
Yeah, it's the logistics of
Crosby,
it. I heard the whole case. That's why I was sitting here listening.
No, I'm saying but the thing is, it's not just Crosby. It can be any. We just need a guy, a playmaker.
It gotta be value. It gotta be equal value. I'm not just sending him over there for a middling safety to say I got something for him. If that's the case, I can let the nigga walk for the 3rd round pick. Like I need equal value for George Pickens if I'm going to trade George.
They can take you a middling safety plus a pick.
Salute to
they put some in the cash app. Somebody
app.
say, hold on. They say check your cash out. I like that. I'll be back. If y'all doing it like that, y'all keep fighting. Oh,
go lay down. If you do
yeah.
Go back to
If the boss said check your cash app, I like when y'all do it like that. They must say I put cash. Chill out, boss. Hell yeah, y'all keep fighting.
All right, that's love right there. So listen, I'll give y'all some time. Yes, you only got so much money, but listen, this is not, this is not retirement money we spending. Listen, I want y'all to understand this. This is not, the money you're going to be giving your children in the future. No shit like that. I don't give a damn about them spending every dollar that they got.
Man, you ain't putting none in my cash app.
Yeah, I don't care about them not doing that, man. Like, listen, the cap is there to pay players. That's the only reason you got the cap. You don't do nothing else with the cap except for pay the players, man. That's all it's there for. So if you only got $1 left after you go shopping free agency and sign your draft picks and shit, and that don't matter. Because guess what? The $20+ million you had sitting this year ain't helped you win no games, did it? That's why I don't want to hear about it. You were underneath the cap, had $20+ million in free money sitting out this year, and that shit did not help you win games. So I'm not worried about them spending up the damn salary cap, bro. That shit don't help you win games. The people you put on the field help you win games. So you turn that money into folks that can get on the field and make plays. I don't care about only so much money. So everybody else is fielding all these gangster ass teams. Everybody else only got the same amount of salary cap as we do. Like there's a hard line set for what the cap is going to be, and everybody gets under it, and everybody that's competing signs they star players and shit. We don't need to be acting like the Dallas Cowboys got a separate cap from everybody else.
Can we? So let's argue from this landscape. You would say that we are pretty lopsided as a team, right?
Of course.
And would you say, like, even with all the assets in the world, even if we have a running back too, do you think this like offense is even good enough to hide a defense?
No, but that's why I'm not trying to hide the defense we currently have. I'm trying to tell you specific players, that we can add in here to help fix the defense. Because I do not realistically think that even if you trade for Max Crosby, that you will have a top 10 defense next year. You're going to need to bring in a multitude of guys, make sure you have the right defensive coordinator hired, and you're going to need to fill out your depth out there, man. He said pick 12 at $25 million over 4 years, and pick 20 is $20 million over 4 years. Lou, there's your balance from the offense and defense.
He said, I'm going to be paying them?
And I'm still going, hold on. And we still going to be
that ain't per year. That's
he was talking
entire
about the
contract.
You talking about
what the fuck are you talking about? Over here trying to make me look like
how much Trey Henderson contract?
He just wait. This OG DA Lee, bro. Like bro. Like listen, hold on. Like DA Lee ain't tripping, bro. He ain't one of them, bro. I know DA Lee. He ain't tripping. He ain't one of them. What DA Lee? He just giving you a counter argument, bro. Just how he do. He ain't tripping,
talking about that's bad.
No, but he just giving you a counter argument. He don't mean nothing, bro. Like he ain't one of them whole ass people, bro. I know DA Lee. He cool.
I know he being funny, but I'm saying that's
he not even being funny. He just giving you a counter argument.
Y'all, we're giving the defense a small piece of chicken. Can we stop giving the defense a small piece of chicken, please?
I am not.
Damn, man.
Lou, I'm trying to get the defense. Mika Fitzpatrick, Trey Hendrickson. I'm trying to get him Quincy Williams. I'm trying to get him Eric Scott.
You're giving him a small piece of chicken. I want to give Dak Calvin Ridley instead of G. I can't do that, can I?
Yeah, he ain't going hard.
You could.
This is why we invited him.
You could have if you had moved on it when it was possible to get him. Listen, if we had started with Calvin Ridley as the number 2, it probably would have been, he said, I feel Henny on pudding for sure.
Oh, no. That's not it. It's this one. Oh, yeah. To be fair, I feel Henny on putting for show dollars on GP. Yeah.
Yeah, cause listen, we talking about the tag. Like if they smart, that tag is on that bitch for like a week. You tag them, you work the shit out, you resend it, you give them a 2-3 year deal with the ability to get out that bitch on the 3rd year.
My boy said, Boss, how you feel about that comment? Which comment?
But D.A. my thing is, you said, Lou, you getting two first round picks. You didn't. That's why I told Boss to play that question. Why? Like you've given in the defense a lot of assets before, but this is not how you act. You know what I'm saying? We be giving offense all the assets, all the assets.
Say for real, dog. These boys don't stop fighting. I ain't gonna do this shit again, dog.
We're trying to fix this.
You could have been cut.
You know what? I knew the next time we set up a fight, we gonna start the show with the fight. That's what we gonna do. But because I didn't know y'all was gonna go this long, bro. I swear to God, I did, dog.
Yeah, listen, we talk about opening up the refrigerator and looking in. Like, I can't look in at good food on the offense and throw that out first, and we got shit on the defense rotten.
Unless
this
you
shit
can.
on the defense rotten.
If we ain't got,
I can't eat.
If Lou don't quit, that's why I like Lou. Lou don't quit.
If we ain't got no room in the shelf,
Lou don't never quit.
If we ain't got
you
no
want to throw
room
out
on the shelf,
Lou don't quit. Lou don't
quit.
Damn.
I just went to the grocery store.
You want us to have a
if I ain't got no room on the shelf and I just went to the grocery store, somebody finna get thrown out. I gotta make
you ain't went to the grocery store yet. You trying to throw shit out.
I got money burning in my pocket. I'm finna go. I'm telling you, I'm finna go. I need to go. We ain't got no vegetables. We got a refrigerator full of junk food.
Nah, we got a refrigerator with some
steak. You need to get some broccoli in there.
Nah, you can't look at that offense and say that there's some damn junk food. You got an all-pro quarterback, an all-pro.
You put that steak in the deep freezer.
You got 2 all-pro wide receivers.
I swear, man.
The only thing that junk food in that offense is Jake Ferguson. If we figure out a way to send this nigga to the moon, I think we'll be all right.
Oh my God, they go keep fighting all goddamn night. Fuck! Why did I do this?
Like he ain't set this up. Like,
I know I did, but I didn't know it was gonna go like this, dog. This is a bad plan. This is a bad plan I had. I regret the shit out this plan.
Put C-Red coming up there.
Who?
C-Red.
What is that?
Okay, hold on.
Where he at?
Hold on real quick. He said, not true. We pay our defense the same amount at Broncos. But look at the difference.
Y'all paid the wrong niggas. You paid the Ron Bland with no feet. You know, you went out here, you paid Osa Digazoo. You paid, listen, Trey wasn't a bad signing, but Trey only had played, 21 games or so in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So like,
we ain't like the Broncos.
All the people you paid, have either been hurt or underperformed. You paid niggas.
They paid Patrick Surtain. We picked the motherfucker that was better than Patrick Surtain. We ain't pay his ass. We ain't pay shit.
He done went to sleep.
That's why he got a booger hang on his damn nose.
Y'all still talking? Fuck.
All right, go to sleep, man. Go to sleep.
Damn. Hey, man.
We start this. You know what time yet?
Say what?
Pastor gotta go to sleep.
Man, say Pastor gotta go to sleep, bro. Damn. That's why I hate Negroes.
What the Patriots did last year in free agency, spent heavily on the first day of free agency. Yeah, they went and got Milton Williams, and then they already had Christian Gonzalez. They got some pieces over there, man. But point being, Lou, I agree that you need to fix the defense. We just don't see how we're gonna go about it. Because I'm keeping my damn super weapons. I don't give a damn. We already
and that's why we fire you. That's why we fire you, because you want to keep them damn super weapons. You willing to
super weapon hit
the whole time.
That's all he is. Bro. He's a weapon head, dog. That's all he is, man. That's all it is. Somebody say 1 more hour. I'm telling you, boy.
That man fading away. Hell no.
Say, listen, bro.
He got shorter.
Listen, bro. Man, I ain't even do my sleeper ad. Damn.
Do your sleeper ad. I gotta take this call.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't make no money. You over here falling asleep.
I'm doing a sleeper ad, bro. Y'all boys tripping, man.
Well, I'm glad you didn't put Raheem on this thing. We definitely need to talk about Raheem.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about White Cotton. Hold on.
Oh,
we didn't talk about White
Cotton.
Cotton.
Talk about White Cotton.
We do need
to talk about what we really do. We really do.
Vanilla milk. Yeah,
see, I know Henny tripping on White Cotton. White Cotton might work. See, that's a whole other conversation. That'll be another war. I'm ready to fight that war. Go for a Hail Mary and sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and sleeper will 100% match your deposit. Match your first deposit up to $100 instantly, man. All right. So hold on, where he at? Because now I want to talk about that White Cotton. Did we lose him? Nah, we ain't lose. He did. Remember, he said in 10 minutes he was finna go chill with his wife. He wasn't playing.
That's why they said when White Cotton, he said, I'm finna go. Because he knows there's gonna be another fight. He been here big fight.
Cause nah, I wanted to have that discussion, bro. Let's give him a little bit of White Cotton. I'm gonna be quick.
You can have it with me. I don't think you should be getting an interview either.
What?
You can have it part 2. I really don't. I don't think he's worthy of it.
Of an interview?
He didn't get a damn C on his project.
What?
On his portion.
Hold on, Lou.
Take it easy on my back. He didn't do a good job.
Can we talk about this real quick?
So I didn't think he'd get a good job with the D-line. I really don't. I'm not gonna give him credit for Q's production.
For who?
Q.
Why not? Okay, you know he was the one lobbied to get him, right?
Okay, you got him, but dog, your coaching was.
He was the one that put in the 5-man front. We was top 3 in stopping the run, and it wasn't just Quinnen.
It was Kenny and Quinnen. I know, and Clowney.
So if you top 3, the man that was leading the group that's top 3, he shouldn't even get an interview. Now, the only problem that I had with White Cotton, bro, is the defensive end play. That's the only problem I had.
No. I got 2 problems with him: the end play and the 3-tech. The 3-tech has been horrible this year. Remember, that was the main thing they was lobbying. Oh, Osa was excited. 3-tech has been non-existent.
Yeah.
Nose, you only got a production from the nose tackle. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
3-tech has been terrible. And you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all your defensive ends except for Clowney.
Yeah.
Osa's been terrible this year. Yeah. Solomon Thomas has not been through this. Solomon Thomas ain't took off until we put in the 5-man front and we can hide his ass. But when he was a 3-tech, the true 4-down 3-tech, then he was getting uprooted. So that's why I'm saying that's why I don't think he's worthy, because he didn't do a good job of coaching his group fully, which is the entire defensive line.
Yeah. So now, I think you made a good case. Cause
I heard your plan. You right. In order for White Cotton to work, it'll be happening be a hell of a damn group project.
Yeah, he got to have a hell of a back end person, and I would say, because my boy T Church made a point. He was he felt like Eberflus was telling those guys to bull rush, because that's all they was doing, for real.
That's all they were doing. Yeah, they was he literally changed their. I think that was White Cotton though. That's just me.
See, that's why I hate these group projects, bro. Because it's hard to put the blame.
Go look at the Jets.
Jets.
If they were bull rushing,
right?
If the Niners when he was there, if they were bull rushing, then sure it was Eberflus. But I'm just saying it looks very. The reason why I think it was a White Cotton because it's all before the season. White Cotton was when he was asking, he was like, "Oh, I don't care about all that. I just want pure effort. I need you to get off the ball."
Yeah, and me and CJ was talking about that, man. That's all they was doing was bull rushing, and that's why he's saying robotic right now. Yeah, White Cotton.
And then it's gonna be The thing is, you allowing that hiring him allows for politics to come through. If they hire him, I'm telling you, I already know who the passing game coordinator going to be. It's going to be Darian Thompson. What's his name? Darian Thompson.
Oh,
yeah. See, like group projects is dangerous.
Group projects is dangerous. I feel that
here in Dallas, and maintaining it, people get poached in group projects.
But so we can go ahead and sum up the show. God damn. Well, my final words summing up the show. I like Orr so far. I do need to do more research. We go obviously talk about that. When is Flores gonna have his head coaching interviews?
He already been having them.
Because I know they said with Brian Flores. No, I'm sorry. When is Raheem Morris? When does he become available to talk about DC? Because I know they said Wednesday is when Flores can talk about DC jobs.
Because they on the contract?
Nah, that just it was just announced that he'll be able to start talking about, because the real top candidates is Raheem Morris and Brian, right?
Yeah, Brian Flores contract expires, and then he'll be able to do it on because he actually can't take any defensive coordinator interviews until Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, Henry.
So that's why he doesn't have any. So
right,
they were able to. They're always able to interview, to move up for promotions like head coach. But for like a lateral move like that,
it got expired. Right. Appreciate it.
We
thought you was gone, Henry. We thought you was gone.
I had to take a call.
No, it's good. It's good.
We may need to add a name to that. Ain't gonna lie, boss. Ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be exciting.
What's that?
I mean, I think what's his name finna get fired?
Who?
Mike Tomlin. I was just looking at that shit too.
What's the score?
They got blown out.
A lot to a little.
31-6.
Ooh,
that's a wrap. And then Aaron Rodgers sealed the deal with a pick six.
Ooh.
At home, 7 straight playoff loss for the Pittsburgh
So
Steelers.
what we talking about Tomlin for? He ain't finna be nobody D coordinator.
He's gonna get fired. Well, you
He's
right.
gonna get fired.
Man, that's a head coach, bro.
Brian Flores is a head coach. We still got to have these conversations because they.
Listen, if they fire, bro. If they fire Tomlin, one of the
still talk about Jim?
Some good defensive head coaches falling for sure, because that's too many. And to your point,
it's too exactly.
It's too many, bro. It's almost like that point of the draft to where somebody good go drop to you.
Exactly. Somebody's finna get hired. And somebody gonna hire a dud.
Please,
these coaches may get hired. It's like they want offense, bro. I think they want offense.
Let's make a wager right now. If Tomlin get fired, which one of these coaches is gonna be the one that become available for a DC? It ain't gonna be Tomlin. Somebody go pick up Tomlin. Is it gonna be Brian or is it gonna be Raheem Morris?
Brian, Raheem. Both. There's a word that Raheem might move to TV if he don't get the job he looking for. He ain't tripping.
I saw that through.
Allegedly. I always say allegedly. Yeah. Take what you hear with a grain of salt. But he's so.
He been coaching for a very long time. Did you know he was coaching alongside Tomlin under Gruden with the Buccaneers?
Mm-hmm. Did you know the boy? Did you know the boy that they said we have interest in from Carolina, Coach Raheem Cooley? Their passing game coordinator. Yeah, they were together
because they both
with the fan. Yeah. They both were with the Rams and won Super Bowl in 2021.
Appreciate the cash app. Somebody dropped the cash app on you, boy. Appreciate that.
That is love.
You said it's an opportunity that I think Raheem and Brian may not get it. I don't know. It's just something because I'm gonna keep it real, and they black. Keep it real with you. I'm hearing Jeff Olberg getting interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing Jim Schwartz getting interviews. You feel me? Like it can get very weird.
And then my boy did at least say Morris will get the head coach job before Flores. I'd be shocked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be shocked
because Morris, this will be Morris's fourth head coaching stint, technically.
And I feel
he's just a guy of leadership.
Yeah, it's that lawsuit. Yeah.
It's the lawsuit.
It's the lawsuit. It's a lawsuit.
He only got one head coach off.
Who? Brian?
Only got one.
He only got
one interview.
What?
With the Ravens.
It's Baltimore.
Yep.
He gonna fall.
He gonna fall. Ooh, we might get him. Listen, hold on.
The Ravens hiring everybody.
Ooh, listen.
The Ravens.
I don't want to get excited too fast.
Yeah, he could just go right back to Minnesota, who actually took a chance on him, and they did give him a pay raise. Salute to Sam too.
He got to come to Dallas and bring.
I don't think he's going back to Minnesota.
Salute to Samuel Herndon for the cash out.
Man, we could get them both, bro.
If we get them both, we can be dope.
Hey, listen, if we get them both, I'm going off on the local media, bro. I'm going off. I'm going all the way.
And we hire Orr.
We probably gonna get Orr. I feel like Orr gonna be on this.
If we get Zach Orr as a linebacker coach,
ooh, we gonna be nasty. Ooh.
Take it easy on my back. Oh, Mr. Nasty.
They say that relationship real.
Vance Joseph is interviewing too. We forgetting y'all like there's a lot of these like DC. It's heavy, bro. It's heavy.
Ooh, take it easy.
Take it easy on my back.
If we leave with Jim and these waters are this rich, I'm never gonna forgive Cowboy Nation.
I agree. My boy D.A. say I want Orr.
You want Orr as a you talking about like on the staff or just period?
On the staff.
No,
I'll take him on the staff.
I'll take him as DC. Well, I need to research him a little bit more. But on the surface, yes, I'll take him as DC.
On the surface, he's better than they give him credit for. And I understand the outrage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You spend money, you like I said, if I buy a Ferrari and that bitch can only go 30 miles per hour, I'm pissed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know what else I think going on, Henny? I do got a second win. I got a second win now.
What's up?
You remember Mike McCarthy was 12-5 3 years in a row, and then when they got bougie, and we felt like the grass was greener.
12-5, but he losing the playoffs. So.
Right. I think that's kind of what's going on. Like sometimes we need to get to the next level. We need a coach that can get us to the next level, and you'll fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
I think that's what's going on with the Ravens.
Right now.
Cause see, we would take Orr in a heartbeat with the results he had over the Ravens. We would be praying to good Lord if he brought them same results over here right now. We would be praising. We'd be all going back.
We still be playing with the defense.
We would still be playing if we had Orr.
We would still be playing. We could probably win it. We can fuck around with it all. The NFC is not looking as strong. I'm not gonna lie.
We would have lost. We wouldn't have lost to the 49ers. I don't know what the fuck the Eagles do, but we wouldn't have lost to no damn 49ers. You should let us win the division. You're gonna do that little whole shit.
Man, can we give up fighting words, man? I hate y'all, bro.
I'm done.
At least y'all not fighting.
Oh yeah, listen.
I mean, you said the white card.
We were best for the team, man.
I'm glad you weren't here. Y'all would have jumped the shit out of me on white card.
About what? Getting him an opportunity?
Yeah, because I already know you stand on the head.
Oh yeah, he can die.
Damn, take it easy. Take it easy.
Like, listen.
Take it easy.
Like, why do people act like? Listen, as Eberflus was Hitler, the other folks on the coaching staff had to at least be Nazis.
Oh no!
They were involved.
Some things you don't say on YouTube. Some things you don't say on YouTube.
They were involved. They were culpable in the death and the genocide of the Dallas Cowboys defense from prominence.
Salute, D.A. Lee. I'ma still lose. The water's too rich, man, to settle for Jim right. To settle for Jim right now, bro. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the local media. They have totally turned my whole stomach off. The way that they just basically trying to force feed Jim on us. with all, like, they not talking about all the riches of this fucking pool, bruh. Brian Flores could be available, bruh. It's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Can we be honest though? Can we be honest? And we're gonna get out. I don't want to start an argument. Do you think they push it so hard because not only is the pool rich, but the pool is kind of dark? I think, in time I'm not gonna add into it, but in time I'm gonna add into this. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna change my whole aspect of how I view all of them because of that. Because a lot of them moving because of this reason. This is my final word too. Like my final word is.
I didn't finish my final word.
I ain't
You
got
was asleep.
No final word. I'm just
I wasn't asleep. You listen. I got you so wired. I got you so wired up on what I was saying. You just butted in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I was trying to finish my final word. So they got me aggravated, bro.
It's gonna be a good game, bro. Oh, there's gonna be some good games this week. Oh yeah, keep going.
So I'm gonna just be honest, bro. This last week, it makes me almost hate local media, like for real, to where we had this tremendous opportunity to really improve, and they pushing their guy without talking about the richness of this defensive coordinator class, bro. It's an insult. It's a major insult what they doing. The fact that if you go look at the articles, if you go look at the radio stations, who they pushing, who they putting on their thumbnails, if you go look at anything local, it's gonna have Jim Leonhard on there. If you go look at any article, bro, I can almost pull up any article from .com or anything, and it's all about Jim, and that's a damn shame. I it's like, bro, y'all ain't shit, bro. Like for real, it's like, bro, and the nerve to act like these other people not qualified. It's just, y'all, I really would. That's my final word. Is just, this week has turned my whole stomach. This last 2 weeks is, these hoes don't care about winning. And I see they will sabotage their team for their agenda.
And I see they ain't got no morals. And y'all showing me that y'all can fall another side when it comes to this. Talking about this life shit. That's all, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and y'all don't fight fair. So like, even if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like us, you know, it could be a sport for fighting. I can tell you don't fight fair, and I don't like a motherfucker like that. And you cowardly. So yeah, don't ever see me in person. First of all, you probably be frightened by me. I'm not.
Yeah, they scary as fuck.
The screen. The screen shrinks me. Yeah, like I see you on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Call us out. That's where we're from. Call us out. You get up there at 5 in the morning, you say that shit. Say it with your whole motherfucking chest. Say it with your whole motherfucking chest. Right. Say my name. I'm motherfucking Beyonce. Say my goddamn name. If I annoy you so fucking much. That's all I gotta say. You feel me? I just don't. I really. We just want people to be fair. I see motherfuckers. We see how y'all move. You know what I'm saying? That's all. This smaller
sneak this and won't even face them. Like I saw Bobby Belt talking about. What did he say? The
Cummings. Like, I want your motherfucking job. Hey, Bobby.
This is what Bobby said.
Bobby, I see. You know, I can see the shit behind you, right? I do not want wherever the fuck type of damn trailer park y'all are at. Recording that goddamn radio set. I don't want that shit.
Like he say the wannabes or some bullshit. Like, no, the name.
Nigga, this is motherfucker. This is my side job. Like, I don't even talk about my main. I make more than you on my main job.
Like, for real. I
don't want to get disrespectful like that. I really don't. Like, I don't want to be flying.
He
like
said
that,
the uninformed
like,
and fake it till you make it crowd. Like, who the fuck you talking about?
I don't want to be Bobby.
Like,
Bell.
who is trying to beat their ass? Like, what is making it? That's what I want to know. What is the
making it
having
is,
a job,
interviewing,
having a job,
interviewing them.
That's making
the
it.
owner.
Nah, that ain't
interviewing the
making
owner, giving him a script of questions to ask the owner. Like we are journalists. They give you the question to ask Jerry. When you go off script, he call your ass out and use your ass like a tool. The tool you are.
Told you to your face, I use you.
I use you. He said I can get somebody else in there.
Man, I want to be no bitch.
I like.
Why would I want to be a hoe?
Come on, man.
Why would I want to be a bitch? Let me tell you what making it is. Let me tell you what really making it is when you Law Nation. When you Mark Holmes.
When you got freedom.
When you got freedom. When you can
freedom.
talk about football independently and support your family very well, like my brother Law been doing. And Law can go anywhere, and they go know Law faster than they know any one of y'all. I've been out with Law minutes. You too, Lou. Don't it happen everywhere? Yep. Hey Law.
You know why?
Hey Law.
Law got a face for YouTube, and you got a face for the radio. Ugly ass nigga. Fuck out my goddamn face.
Hey man, say fake it till you make it cry. Say their name, motherfucker. Shit. And see, that's be that scary shit. It's like, bro, man, nah, yeah. Cause see, none of them would face us. None of them. I'd be like, bro, I guarantee you, none of them would go toe to toe with me or you with Jim versus Durante. They wouldn't even do it. Yeah. So anyway,
I seen your work. that damn confirmation. You chat GPT that transcript, didn't you? Everything you. Oh, he said complex here, and Jim said comp. You didn't even. I can redo it and do it better than you. I bet I can find some shit.
I actually did it.
I'm talking about I can do it if Jim and did it better than him. He just smashed some shit together.
That shit just got me hot. How they just pushing the fuck out of Jim, bro. I'm like, nah, y'all wrong as fuck for that. And I want y'all to know that's fucked up. I don't like y'all for that. Yeah, anybody that been doing that, take your political corporate America ass on. Nobody want to be that shit. Like the people that want to win, it's not for that. Yeah. So anyway.
Y'all look like y'all stink.
So yeah, we've been going off on them boys, man. But they piss me off, dog. Because they ain't no way you can look at these dope ass candidates and just be Jim. Everybody else is okay, but this Jim, man, fuck y'all, bro. Like for real, fuck y'all, for real. Fuck every one of y'all that's over here on that bullshit. Flores ain't Jim and Durante's okay. No, fuck you, bro. Like for real. Fuck you, man. Cause you are not putting you don't give a fuck about my team. For real.
And I'm not with that. Take what you were saying earlier. Turn in your fucking star. Stop claiming my team. Go away. Shit. Cause y'all just over here saying some shit. Bro, go cheer for somebody else. God damn it.
Yeah, them locals, man. Them locals turned my whole goddamn stomach with this damn Jim Glazing. And sadly, he's good. That's what's sad, is he's a good candidate. But it's one of them things that where you not go push him up to the point to where you pushing down and trying to ignore others like Al Harris and Durante and Brian Flores. And we should be having a field day talking about how Dallas could get this right. So anyway, man. I'm glad I was able to just let that off because they had me aggravated all day. And the more and more I did research, and my boy say, to be fair, do they consider Flores and Morris as a possibility? They should. They should. And it should be a conversation. You know why? Because there's been too many reports that Dallas has been trying to go after them aggressively, and legitimate reports.
They were literally like, no, they know better. They was literally pushing this shit as fucking fluff when Eberflus was still here. Over here, Flores be so awesome over here, like going on. Like, yeah, we heard your ass, and now we in the thick of it. Oh, he ain't a real target. Sound like to me somebody was feeding you something, and they told you not to feed it no more. But I'm supposed to beat you. I want to be you.
Want to be?
No, bro. Sorry, man.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You don't even know the half the shit I'm doing, bro. I'm over here trying to get a DR in front of my name. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
Say, hey man, let's get up out of here. I'm tired of going off on them weak ass people. So anyway, man, this boy showed me with your boy Lou, bringing you another one. Until the next time, until the next live, we out. Suckers. Play the game right, bro. Cover everybody. Don't be covering just Jim.